gonna wait till YouTube catches up. You know what I should probably do is, you know what? I didn't even set up anything. So yeah, hang on a minute. All right. Not that I can. There's no one to really talk back to me. So, but let's get this right here. There we go. It's not like I can. It's so weird doing this by myself because usually I have someone here as a voice. But yeah, at least I can. Yeah, I can hear myself through the microphone, so that's awesome. Anyway, what's up, Ben? Hello, Fat. What's up, Panaman? All right, so tonight's going to be kind of like an open forum. Pretty soon. Sweet. What's up, Bam? How you doing? So in a minute, I'm going to throw the link up. Anybody wants to join and jump in and have a discussion or a chat, we can do that. I am going to be going through some Bearded Pup that I got in the mail today. I got the, what is it, the Beaver Hunter? I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if I can make out, but it's called the Beaver Hunter. I think because it's yellow. That's why it's too bright. And then I got the sample pack. He threw in a sample pack in the order, so that's pretty awesome. And there's about 5 different oils here. I never smelled Bearded Pup before. Very first time ever going through it. So, well, let's put that to the side. Jesus Christ. The stickers are pretty awesome. Like, check that out. That's pretty cool right there. Ah, it detects the face. And then the American flag here, a little holographic thing happening right there. So that's pretty cool. There's the business card. That can be seen. That side. So there's that. And then I'm going to try something I haven't tried yet. It's a Kratom product from Crave Botanicals. It's basically like a 5-hour energy shot, but it's Kratom. So let's see how this works. Let's see how this tastes first off, because I'm going to open it up right here. See, it's still sealed. I haven't touched it yet. This is going to be interesting because usually this stuff doesn't taste that great. It is, it tastes like green tea when you put it in a tea, but this is like super concentrated. So let's see how that tastes there. This company, Crave Botanicals, they gave me so much of their stuff to review, and I've only been able to review like one item from them because you got to take it, you know, and you got to take it and experience it, see how it works for you and all that jazz. So, oh, god damn, that stinks. Oh, it's gross. Oh, it's disgusting. They want me to slam that whole thing too. Oh, it's disgusting. It's just it's like a 5-hour energy drink. Basically, what Kratom does, how it acts is, here I got this ready just to give an explanation of what it is, so people who don't know, it's a plant in the coffee family, and it's both a stimulant and a yeah, no, give me a second. All right, I got to work up to this chug. Okay, hold on. It's like a upper and a downer at the same time, but with no negative side effects. And you know, it's supposed to treat depression and anxiety and all that stuff. So I just never had it in a concentrated form like this. So I want to see how it works. I do have a Kratom tincture. I have it right here. Hold on, let me grab it. This is the tincture. It's a ×10 that you put under your tongue. I thought that I had to chug this whole thing. If I did that, I have no idea what would happen. Again, like they hooked me up. They gave me all their, powders and stuff like that, and like, Kratom infused coffee pods, a whole shit ton of stuff. So I'm gonna try this. Oh, this is gonna suck. I fucking know it. It's gonna suck. Oh, god damn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chug this down. Then I'm gonna throw the invite out there, and whoever wants to jump in, you jump in and we'll have a discussion. So just give me a second here. I gotta it's like getting prepared to get kicked in the balls. You ever got kicked in the balls? It's like it sucks. So like this is kind of like yeah, he did. So I haven't I haven't gotten anything yet, but I don't like to pester. So that's it gets you when it gets you. Yeah, I'm working tomorrow. If anything, this is either going to pep me up. It's either going to do a few things. It's either going to give me like a shit ton of energy, like a 5-hour energy drink where I'm going to be like wide-eyed the entire time. And hopefully it mellows out at least by midnight so I can get a couple of hours of sleep. Or it's going to make me zonk out and I'm going to pass out and fall on my keyboard. And you guys are just going to look at a comatose Jonnie. So that's why I'm going to slam this, throw the invite out there. So anybody comes on, we'll see. Yeah, all in good time. Yeah, all in good time. You know what I should probably do is probably shake it up. Yeah, it's concentrated Kratom. It's concentrated. It's like 3 times. Like a 5-hour energy drink. Just gonna shake it up just in case there's any sediment in the bottom. I don't want to. Lord knows. Oh, goddamn, stinks. It smells bad right out of the bottle. Yeah, it's a Kratom shot, Tex. It's here. I'll put it up there. Yeah. So yeah, I know how you feel about drinking it. You've expressed how you feel about Kratom tea. So. Fuck. Oh, it's disgusting. Oh, it's fucking gross. Oh man. Oh, fuck that. The aftertaste. Oh my god. Yo, it's nasty. It's like if you took a grapefruit and you just bit into the grapefruit like with the rind and you swallowed it. That's what it feels like. That's what it tastes like too. It tastes like that. So picture that. If you ever had grapefruit, just take a whole grapefruit without peeling it and just bite into the skin and no, I didn't drink it all. I only drank half of it. That was only half. Oh, god damn. Oh shit. Let's see, where am I at with it? Fuck. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, Joe, give me a sign if you're ready to jump in, then I can shoot you an invite. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna send you an invite now. Give me 1 second. I got to get the email ready. I wonder if you guys can still. You probably still can't see me. I'm gonna. Oh god damn! Ah, it's disgusting. God, it's disgusting. Fucking disgusting. Oh my god. What the hell? It doesn't say anything about like diluting it into water or nothing like that. Or actually, they don't give you ingredient. They don't give you directions on how to use this. I just assumed that you'd take it like a 5-hour energy drink because I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen, right? Zebra, yes, I'm chasing it with a White Claw. Yes. Oh, I've switched to White Claws because this is why I switched to White Claws. I used to make fun of White Claws, and until I saw, like, you know, the nutrition facts of White Claw. So, like, let's break it down. Like, they're gluten-free, 140 calories, 2 grams of carbs. Like, you know, it's way less than a beer, you know, so you don't get that bloat, and you fucking get hydrated because it's seltzer water. It's just spiked. And it's black cherry. I mean, come on, man. The Kratom definitely tastes worse than the White Claw. Hands down, guaranteed. Let's see. Do I have a glass? Do I have a glass to see what the White Claw looks like? Do I have a clean glass? This is clean. Enough. Yeah, see? It's just seltzer water, you know? Oh. That's a glass that water was sitting in overnight. That's disgusting. It smells bad. This shit is like, it's pulpy. It's pulpy and it's powdery. Yes, it does taste like a bucket of raw assholes, like powdered asshole. Like if you ever licked an asshole, picture it in a powdered form mixed in with some water, and it's like really thick. Yeah. Oh shit. That's nasty. That's just no. Oh goddamn. All right. Looks like we got. There he is. Can you hear me, Joe?
Hey, Pat.
Joe's on mobile right now, so he may fade in and out, or with the delay. Because I see the mouth moving, but I ain't hear any noise.
Mobile and driving.
Yeah, he's mobile and driving. That's dangerous. You shouldn't be live chatting. You know, there was a guy that crashed.
Jonnie.
Live streaming while driving.
Jonnie, I'm looking at the road, not at you.
I'm pretty sure the guy was looking at the road too, but you know that happened.
He was an inferior organism. I am not, and I can't see the chat.
Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the chat.
So nice. This is like a therapy with a new home, but still kind of. I saw the same crowd. This is great.
Yeah, you know, because we didn't have a guest, and I was like, you know, fucking, we'll do it on my channel, and then it won't be so much therapy. It'll just be me being an idiot.
And drinking some horrible sounding shit based on.
Oh yeah, this is so bad. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's This is a pure botanical concentrate. I didn't finish it yet, so like I'm on my way to the end, and every sip it feels like someone's punching me in the throat because it's so chalky. Like it's really chalky going down. It's nasty. Yeah, it's nasty.
Wait. What kind of drink is this categorized as? Like an energy drink? What is it?
Well, Kratom is both like it's in the coffee family, right?
Okay.
It's a plant that grows in the Southeast Asia. It's a painkiller. It's an anti-diarrhea medicine, herbal supplement. It increases the energy levels and can be eaten raw, pulverized, brewed into tea, made into tablets, capsules, liquids. You know, any which way you can, you know, take this in, you can take it. It doesn't mention suppository, so you may be out of luck there, Joe.
I was just there. We've been doing this too long, Jonnie. You anticipated
it. Let's see, because I was seeing, I was doing some research because I was like, you know what? I got the White Claws and I'm doing this Kratom thing. If I mix the two, what's going to happen to me? Because I never mixed the two before. So I was like, you know, doing some reading. But they don't recommend it, but it's not so bad. You know, it's It's like not recommended, but it does the negatives don't look that bad on paper. So I'm like, all right, it's no big deal. You know, worst comes to worst, I'm gonna sleep really well.
Here's my question then. Let's see you do a comparison here. Have you ever had a colonoscopy?
No.
Okay, so you've never had to drink the shit to clean yourself out?
No, but I did have surgery where I had to drink a liquid to make like my insides glow. But that's different. I think that's different. Yeah.
The stuff they make you drink to clean yourself out for a colonoscopy, it doesn't taste horrible, but it's kind of a texture thing as well as the taste.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to drink so much of it in such a short span of time that it really gets to the point where you would rather vomit than take any more in.
Oh.
I wonder if anyone in the chat has had to drink this stuff. I'm going to have you compare them, but you haven't, you haven't. But think about that. When they say colonoscopy, know you're in for a long night. Because you're also shitting every 30 seconds or every 15 minutes, too.
Oh, God. So, anybody in the chat, has anybody ever had a colonoscopy? Yeah. And had to drink that. Okay, Beard Zebra. Oh, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. And anybody who has to go through that, I feel so I feel so bad for you. That's horrible.
Well, it may not be too bad for you, Jonnie, because you have that tiny tummy, so it might not be a bad experience for you.
That means you just go out faster.
Yeah,
just,
there you go.
All right, so I think I'm going to try and finish this. I get towards the bottom. It looks like a swamp. It's nasty. You know that sediment that happens on top of the water? Yeah, sediment that happens on top of the water, that green nasty shit that happens on top of like moss and lakes and all that. That's what kind of looks like inside.
Like
yeah, like algae. Yeah. I guess that's what it is. Is that what it is? Yeah. You know, the shit that rises to the top, you know. The cream.
The cream.
Oh,
cream.
God. I feel like sweaty already. I think this stuff is working. All right, let's see. Hey, maybe I'll lose some weight.
There you go. Maybe I'll start drinking it if that happens.
Oh my God, it smells awful. It kind of smells like fresh cat shit. For those who have cats, who can relate.
As opposed to stale cat shit.
Well, there's a difference. There's a difference when it comes fresh out of the cat stuff. It's gonna go into the whole science of cat poop. All right. Oh God. Oh Jesus fucking God. Man up.
Come on, big boy. Come on. Yeah, you go. Yeah.
I finished it. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Really quickly, go put a man's Johnson in your mouth and tell me which tastes worse.
Oh, God. I don't have a man here. Oh, Jesus Christ. I do have a Ritz cracker, though, so that's probably helped me.
But
I can
this
get the
doesn't have a lot of
fucker open.
taste.
Oh.
You need to drink some Lux or something.
So, if anybody ever thinks about it and wants to try the Crave Botanical Zen Shot, don't. I do not recommend this product. I do not recommend this product. Oh. Here's my first God Honest Truth negative review. This is disgusting. You know what, Rob? I was thinking of plugging my nose, doing that, because I do that to my kid, you know. But if the way it feels going down, it's just instant gag reflex, and it's awful. It's just awful. It's just awful. I'm gonna write to them. I'm gonna like, what the fuck did you send me? That's nasty. And I drink the tea. You know, I drink the tea, but when I drink the tea, I strain it. You know, it's not thick. So it's nice. You know, it's like it tastes like green tea. Like it's enjoyable. Put some honey in it or some sugar, and it's good to go. But that shit is disgusting. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Oh, goddamn, I'm glad that's over. Oh,
Hey, Jonnie, how long are you going tonight?
well, well, same time. As long as the crowd stays around. As soon as there's like nobody here, then I'll sign off.
Because then I'll be able to transition into the laptop when I get home.
Yeah, sure.
All right, sounds good.
All right, so I got
And
bearded.
I get to drink a little Yeti tonight.
There you go. Have some Yeti. I got some Bearded Pup. What the fuck is this icon? Hold on. Your device needs to restart and install updates. No. No way. Smell. You know, Damien, I don't. I have testosterone. I have. It's a multivitamin with some tea in it. Tea meaning testosterone. It doesn't have an odor. It doesn't smell. I don't have that. But I do have some Bearded Pup, and I got the scent called the Beaver Hunter because I wanted to hunt beaver.
I thought you had one of those cakes at home, Jonnie.
Hey, anything that helps, you know. That smells good. Oh man, it smells good. This is the butter, and it is. Is this the butter? Hold up. Balm. This is the balm. Oh, okay. All right, all right. Let me just get a little thing here. Ooh, I like this. I can't wait to really test that out and use that. I got it today. I was all excited. I was like, oh shit, I see a box. I got some beard mail. And it's a huge box. Well, not a huge box, medium-sized box. Only if the beaver gives consent, though. Well, you know, if the beaver gives...
Jonnie, did you buy that or did they send it to you? Because I know Mo's a big fan of Bearded Pup.
I think this was gifted. A lot of this was gifted.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, it was like you know, one of those things. So I'm just trying it out now. Let's see the oil. Shake it up. Give it a couple taps, of course.
You got a lot of new stuff then.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
But I think what I shared with you guys earlier is a low key thing. I don't think I'm supposed to disclose that, but yeah.
I haven't checked. Remember, I can't get full DMs in school, so I haven't even checked my DMs yet.
Okay. This is the what is this? TBP Oud.
What?
Oh, TBP. Get it? The Bearded Pup Oud. All right. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, that's
there
nice.
A lot of dog mascots out there for companies. Lots of dogs.
Dog mascots. Yeah.
You got Bad Dog. You got Wild Dog. You got Naughty. You got Bearded Pup.
I would say the bearded fox is kind of like a dog. It's a four-legged little mammal. Yeah, canine. Yeah, there you go. You know what I would like to see, and it's weird because it's just coming to my head now. Like, I would like to see like an animated fight between the mascots. Like if you picture like the lone bear, like full body bear, you know, fighting against the ape from Honest Ape. Like, see that fight in a ring? That'd be interesting. I'd like to see something like that. Some like, you know, animal cruelty. You know,
that's actually a good one. The ape versus the bear.
Yeah, I mean that'd be a good cage fight. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, Whiskey and Hard Tag.
Well.
Some. Actually, you know what? I think Kingsman has a griffin. So that'd be a hard one to fight. What else? Who has an animal? Who else has an animal?
Well, there's Horned Toad.
Huh?
There's Bull Moose.
Who's Bull Moose?
They're a small company who got 4 or 5 cents. but they're bull moose.
Oh, I've never heard of them. I was trying to find it. I was trying to find a beard oil bottle that says apply to a damp beard. Yes. Okay. Bad Dog says it. Nope. This doesn't have directions. Nope.
I've done that reverse butter and oil all week, and I've enjoyed it.
What now?
I've done that reverse order on the butter and oil all week, and I've enjoyed it. I put the butter on first and then gone back with the oil.
Yeah, apply to a damp beard. Bearded Fox got it. You know, because there's like, you know, to echo Dan C's video where he was like, oil doesn't hydrate your beard. He got some resistance in the in his comments section. He put it in his stories and everything like that. And I always thought that you do put oil into a wet beard because all the bottles of oil, a lot of the bottles of oil I have say applied to a damp beard. And this one doesn't say it. But I always thought that was the, you know, that was the thing to do. Like I thought that was like, you know, known that, you know, you don't put it into a fully drenched beard, of course. Like, you know, when I first started using beard products, I was like, you know, following the directions. I would wash my beard, you know, towel, pat, dry. In cosmetics, you always pat. You never rub in. You always pat. So after I finished, you know, doing my, you know, pat, drying my beard, then I would put my beard oil in. So like, I just don't get the negative to his video. Like I don't get the negative energy towards the video. You know what I mean? So like, because I always it's on a lot of beard oils to apply to a damp beard. So I don't get it. I just don't get the connection to the negativity of him saying that oils don't hydrate your beard. Yeah, that's just me. Let's see. Comment section is not touching that one.
Yeah, what are they saying in the chat, Johnny? What's the discussion in the chat?
That's not nice. Don't say that about Joe. Beard Life.
Say it, just let me see it.
Yeah, right. Beard Life got some beard mail. What'd you get in beard mail, Beard Life?
Turnbull. You got some Turnbull, I know.
Turnbull?
Yeah.
What's that? Is that another beard company?
A company he was looking forward to trying. I saw his post. One of the last things I saw today.
But then we blow dry to style. So where does the moisture go? Well, if you blow dry, I guess if you blow dry and you apply heat, like that all goes away. Like all the moisture goes away. So, But do you blow dry after putting the product in or before putting your product in?
Okay, so there's two schools of thought here. There's idea of wherever. I mean, I'm not big on like how heat is going to destroy your beard. So I put it on low heat, I style, and then I put my product in. I have people who worry about that and put in obviously the heat protector or an oil, you know, just like your regular beard oil will act as a heat resilient from the dryer. But I haven't had any problems with my beard, and I never put product in until afterwards.
I'm not at the length to apply heat to style yet. Maybe I should. Maybe that's why I have the waves in my beard. But like I throw after my beard is like, you know, done in the morning shower. I start up here on the ridge, the line of my beard, and I drip oil from the top for it to drip down into the skin. Then I put a little bit in my hand and I rub it in real nice like. And then by the time I do those videos that I do in my job bathroom for TikTok, One, that's just me refreshing the product because I already have the product in beard, so I don't really put that much in there. That's just for TikTok, you know, just for content. So that's just me like refreshing my product. And by then I have been at work already for like 5 hours. So anything that's in my beard is really winding down after that 5-hour marker. So that's whenever you see a video of me doing something on TikTok or, you know, I'm putting in product and it's on Instagram, it's because I already had, you know, had the product in already. It's been hours and hours and hours, and I just want to refresh it. And so I put both of them in. And then I don't then put water on my beard. I just stack the oil on top of whatever's on my beard then. So I don't know. I was thinking about today. I said when I refresh my product, should I put a couple of pumps of bottled water, you know, just do a misting in my beard, pat it in with the water, and then put the product in like I normally would do. But I was like, I don't need to do all that. I just don't feel like I should. I don't think it's that serious, like that serious. Oh man. I hate the term game changer, but yeah, the Ultra is really good. I mean, the Ultra conditioner from Chesapeake is pretty damn awesome. I've been using it on and off every other couple of days, and I used it this morning. No, I used it last night rather, and I did it out of the shower. What I did was I took a shower, you know, got all done, brushed my teeth and everything like that, and just before bed I put a big layer of that conditioner, the Ultra conditioner, in my beard, and I let it sit for like 5 minutes because I started to do other things. And it just sat in my beard for so long, and then when I rinsed it out, it was just like super conditioned and slick. It was really nice feeling. And then I woke up this morning with, you know, I was like, oh man, I was like, wow, this conditioner still has my beard nice and soft, and it was a good experience. And then I doubled down with you know, some Honest 8 butter because I'm gonna shoot my review for that tomorrow midday. Yeah. So I want to do one last day of really wearing it all day, and I wore that all day today. And that butter is really awesome. You know, it's just my beard is still very soft from it. You still there, Joe?
Yeah, I switched counties, and the road work on this county is shitty, and I'm driving at night, so I'm just paying a little more attention.
Oh, you're going, okay. Is it still sold out? Is that the thing? Yeah. Let's see.
I got some a week. The Ultra, I got some a week ago. Might be sold out since.
Hella Fat is still saying it's sold out, so it must be sold out. I wonder if I should wait until it restock to do my review. Get another surge going. I don't know if I have that much pull.
Who was that? Who was saying that?
No, I'm just saying that for me.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought you were reading the chat.
Yeah, I'm thinking out loud. I forget that I'm live. I'm forgetting that I'm live, and I'm starting to talk out loud.
I think you've got enough pull with Gary. He likes you.
Huh? Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. If that Ultra conditioner didn't work for me, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, it's amazing. You know, I'm not like that. You know, if something's good, I'm gonna say it's good. If it's not good, then either I'll stay quiet, or if you give me enough White Claw, I'll tell you how bad it sucks.
I'm going to be shooting a review on it, and some of you out there know that Gary and I have a history that's not the best in the world, and I'll tell you right now, it's fucking good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Gary was in the chat. I don't know if he's still in the chat. But yeah. All right, I'm going to go through the rest of this Bearded Pup sample pack that I got here. So I got this is called the Biker's Blend. I don't have any scent profile.
All you got was, sorry, John.
I got the sample pack, and I got the 1 ounce of the Beaver Hunter and the 2 ounce balm of Beaver Hunter. That's what I chose. I wanted.
Oh, okay. So it's all Bearded Pup. I didn't know if you had an arrangement of different companies or what. Okay.
No, it's all Bearded Pup. Right now, the other stuff I have, I can't really talk about. So.
Right. I'll check my DMs for that.
Oh wow, this is actually really good. The Biker's Blend. I like that. All right. So far, 3 out of 3 that I've tried, I liked.
Like I said, Mo's real high on them. I haven't tried them, and I probably won't because I'm not buying hardly anything these days.
That is true, Rob. The 8 butter scent does last. Like, my beard is pretty dry right now because it's been all fucking day and I still smell it. I mean, I really got to bring them like that, but I can smell it.
Like I said, I got like probably 6 to 8 hours out of it, closer to 6, 7. But when you throw the oil on top of it, man, it just goes and goes and goes.
Yeah. I did just butter today. I didn't do any oil. It was just all day with the butter, and because the way I'm gonna save it for the video because I'm gonna start talking about it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna have any content for the video. But wow, this is good too. Jesus Christ, the home wrecker, that smells really good. I like that a lot. I should. You know what this the website sold me on the Beaver Hunter. If you go to the website for the Bearded Pup and you read the Beaver Hunter description, I was like, yeah I'm sold. I'm getting it.
I love when a company does that. When they can just put the words together to make you buy the thing, but you have no clue what it is.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm typing in Beaver Hunter instead of Bearded Pup. God damn it. Yeah. I would like to see that those search results. Beaver Hunter. Bearded. Wow, this stuff's really kicking in because I can't type. Also, I wanted to take this on live just to see like what will happen to me after I take this huge shot of Kratom, because I've never taken a Kratom that's concentrated before. I've always taken like maybe 2 grams, 2 to 6 grams, but that's like over the course of the day, never all in one shot like that. So
it knocks your ass out because my wife needs something to sleep.
Oh, if she wants to help getting to sleep, then you should just get her CBD gummies.
We've tried that; they didn't work for her.
Well, what was the dosage? They don't work until they don't work until they're like 10,000 milligrams.
Okay, I don't know what the dosage was.
Yeah, you gotta.
Me and my son have to talk about it.
Yeah, my buddy has a 5,000 milligram jar. So each gummy is like 50 milligrams a gummy or something like that. Like it's some high dose. And I was like, you know what? I said, let me see, because like, I take under the tongue, and under the tongue, it's like 100 something milligrams each time, so I would take like over the course of the day, maybe like 2 or 3, and then I would double down just before bed, and I'd fall asleep really nice. But these gummies I took, these 50 milligram gummies that I took, I knocked out for like an hour and a half. And the only reason why I woke up is because I wasn't home. But if I was home in my bed, I probably would have been zonked out for the whole night. Like I would have been done for the whole night. And he got him because he's a veteran. He's combat wounded. He has PTSD, depression, all like he's jacked up. So he doesn't really sleep. And for the longest time, he was, sleeping and finding sleep in ways of just drinking and falling asleep, which is not good for your health. So I told him about the CBD thing because I was taking it for curbing my anxiety. So he tried it. And it worked for him. But But then it stopped working for him because he was only taking like 30 milligrams and it was like a low dose. So like he developed like a tolerance to it, I guess. So then he bought these really strong ones, and I was like, holy shit. And then, he was like, they're going to make you fall asleep. And I was like, yeah, I take this stuff all the time. Like, I have tinctures under the tongue. I used to vape it, gummies, the whole nine for years. I was taking CBD. So I was like, yeah, man, whatever. So I took these damn gummies, and I passed out for an hour and a half, and it was just like such a good rest. I woke up, I was like, So yeah, look into it. It's you're not gonna get any. She's not gonna get any false positives or anything like that. And I've been shit. How many times I get drug tested during the year? I'm on a list
Really?
because I'm on a list because I used to take Adderall, twice a day. 20 milligrams when I first wake up in the morning, and then another 20 at around like 1 o'clock because it wears off. But I still work until 5 o'clock. So for me to have the energy and focus enough to finish my workday, I need like another kind of bump, as I call it, of Adderall. So which is basically amphetamine. It's amphetamines. So it's a controlled substance. It shows up on the drug test. If you take it without a prescription, you can get fired. Like it's a medication that's like that. So I'm on this list where like I get drug randomly quotes randomly tested like once every 2 months or once a month sometimes, consistently. So and the only thing that shows up on that random test is the Adderall. And I take a whole bunch of different. I'm experimenting with the Kratom. I take CBD on the regular. Nothing shows up other than the Adderall. If I didn't take Adderall, they wouldn't even bother me. So that's why another reason why I'm taking the Kratom so much and really experimenting with the Kratom, because I want to stop being harassed, and because I'm tired of it. Every time I get random, I have to get a note from the doctor, even though I just got one like a month ago, and they have to say that it's an actual prescription. I got to show my bottle. They got to call my pharmacy. Like it's a constant harassment, and so I want them to stop harassing me. So that's the whole reason why I moved over to Kratom. And
Okay.
yeah, so like you basically, bottom line, if you take CBD, you won't have to worry about it giving you a false positive. If you get a false positive, then you got some really wonky CBD that somebody, I don't know, they put, a THC oil on it or something like that. You got to be careful. Sometimes these things that you get, some companies do that. So, people will think like, holy shit, this was great. I'm going to keep buying it. That's the same thing with like buying CBD hemp flower to smoke. Some of the smoke shop that I go to, the lady, she's really careful about the things that she orders, and she says that some of these companies, they'll pop up out of nowhere, kind of like beard companies. They pop up out of nowhere and they're around for a little bit, and they release a couple of products here and there. And what they'll do is that they'll lace in synthetic marijuana in with the hemp flower, which is like really bad because synthetic marijuana is not safe. It's dangerous. So like that's you got to be careful. So like you gotta like when you go to get these things, just make sure you're getting like a reputable brand and all that stuff. And most of these smoke shops won't buy companies that are shady. They'll stick to like major brands like Thought Cloud. What's the other one? Oh shit. Just CBD is another really good brand. What the hell is the other one? Crap. I forgot the name of it. But it's like let me see if I can pull it up again. Cannablast is good too. That's used in a lot of like CBD waters and stuff like that. That's a big company that is good. Man, I have a friend who is in the medical marijuana business, and she recommended me this company. It's one of the top companies, but it's expensive. That's why I don't buy it.
Yeah.
And I forgot the name of it. Shit. That's another thing too. Like real CBD is expensive. Like really, it's expensive. It's not. I mean, you can get what is it? 1,500 milligram tinctures for like $100-something bucks. Yeah, they're up there.
Fuck this ice just coming out of nowhere, man. It is all over the place.
What
Good
now?
news is I'm off the freeway and I'm almost up. The ice, man. I'm just in an ice store. Wasn't an ice
Oh my
store,
God.
store, but
Shit, be
I
careful.
mean, there's ice all over the roads, and my county is a shitty rural county, so our roads are way different than the roads in the county that I teach in. It's much better there. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here, grab a couple sodas, and I'll probably be back on in about 10, maybe a little less.
Okay.
All right, man.
Yeah, sure.
And then I will have full capacity, chat and all. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, bath bombs are definitely a waste. That's just fucking that's like bait marketing. You can't just throw CBD into everything and and have it function correctly. I mean, there is topical CBD that does absorb into the skin. If you like, let's say you have like a painful joints, you can rub it into your skin and it'll absorb and it will help you with the pain. So there is topical CBD. It's not like it's not out of the ordinary. Oh man, what the fuck is that damn company's name? Shit. I forgot what it is. So, all right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the link out, and if anybody wants to jump in and shoot the breeze, you can. Let's see, did that go through? Yes, that went through. So there you go. Oh, man. I'm still waiting for Bang to get on it and get the stoked in the stores already. Because this is an awesome CBD drink. If you like Bang, Bang makes a CBD drink and it's fucking delicious. It's made with Cannablast CBD. Right there, Cannablast is the company that the CBD is used, that they use in this. It's full spectrum and tastes delicious. Tastes amazing, you know. And this is not like an energy drink. It is a recovery drink. So it's not going to make you all like, you know, energized and peppy like a regular Bang would. A Bang, you know, you can like, you have a Bang, you could flip a car. Basically, that's how I feel when I drink Bang. I feel like I could flip a car. Not a big car, maybe just like, you know, a Volkswagen Bug. But yeah, this is like more like a recovery, like after your workout and you have sore muscles and, you know, you were deadlifting and your back hurts because you were doing it wrong. Drink one of these and you will be relaxed and just really chill, you know. They don't sell it yet. That's why I keep the can, to prove to people that I actually have tried it. The gym I go to has, they have it in stock somehow. I don't know how they have it in stock, but they do. And that's, you know, that's it. I need one link source. All I need to know about CBD. I need a one link source to all. I need to know about CBD so much. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, Rob. Yeah, you can. Next time I run into some free gummies, I'll toss them your way, Rob. I paid a lot for gummies before. I paid it was like $45 for, I think it was 10 pieces, $25 for 10 pieces, which I think is, I don't know what the price, I don't buy enough to see if that's the market average or anything like that. I just buy it and keep buying and not paying attention. Especially like the shop I go to, I have a reward system with them, and the most full spectrum is oh shit, how do I describe it? How do I, you know what? Let's just fucking Google it. Let's get you like a textbook definition of what full spectrum is. So basically, with full spectrum CBD is the CBD, CBG, CBC, and THCV, which is that's the yeah, that's the when it's full spectrum, that's the CBD that has like 0.3% THC in it, not enough to get you like a positive on the test or anything like that. It's just minuscule amount. And yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, that makes it. It's all the CBDs. You know what I could do is I could do this. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. Check this out. Let's see if I can do that. Bam, there you go. Yeah, I'll put it into the chat. There, it's a big. That's, yeah, from the top to the bottom, that's all your types of CBD. Yeah, so there you go. You can read the chat. That's pretty cool. I can link the whole thing. Pretty awesome. I got 2 thumbs down. I love it. I got 2 thumbs down on a live. Oh. Well, there's your 2 thumbs down. The only thing is with New Jersey, when they actually do pass the, you know, the recreational marijuana, if it ever does get passed, I still couldn't use it because I'm still, you know, my job would, like, you know, fucking, you know, they would still get rid of me. Yeah, I don't fucking get it. Like, what? If you thumbs down the video, give me a reason. How are we supposed to get better and improve without an explanation on what you don't like? And then if you don't like it so much, you know, there's the little red X on the side of the window. You can click that. You can go, you know, jerk off to the, you know, furry porn that you like so much, and, you know, you can walk away. You know, you don't have to breed negativity to my channel. Who's into furries? You're into furries? Who doesn't know what furries are? Oh, man. So back to Bearded. Yeah, you can't like furry porn and beard therapy. Well, whoever thumbs down, I guess, I don't know. You know, it is. Hey, if you like that kind of thing, I mean, yeah, I guess. I just think that's weird. I always thought that furry ism was always weird. I mean, there's so many different fetishes, but like I just don't see that I don't get. I get like, you know, she-males. I get all of that. All right, you know, it is what it is. But like, I never really wrap my head around the furry thing. I just don't know why. I have a mental block when it comes to that, you know? Like, how does that? Because like when you're with somebody, you're naked, you know, right? So like that's part of the thing, you know. That's part of like being. That's part of like, you know, being with someone, you know, appreciating their, you know, body and everything like stuff. Like, why cover yourself up with a fucking like outfit that makes you look like a wolf or a bear or something? I don't know, man. I just don't know. Oh, don't even get me started with the fucking sub count. Jesus Christ. That's why I don't really care, because like, you know, the subs come and go, you know, whatever. By the time I hit that little like monetization thing, the way YouTube fucks over creators is like, you know, there are people that hit that 1,000 subs and greater, and they still haven't gotten their channel like reviewed for monetization. So, you know, it is what it is. Now I'm just having fun with it. You know, I don't really like, you know. But at the same time, it kind of bugs me when I get a thumbs down on my video too. Like, I used to not care. Like, I didn't care in the beginning. I was like, fuck it. I don't give a shit. You know? But I want to know why. Like, why you giving me the thumbs down? You know? Maybe I won't do it again. Maybe, you know, next time, you know, I won't talk shit about furry porn. And you won't get angry about it. You won't give me a thumbs down, you know? I don't think my content is good, Ben. You say people like good content, but I don't know. I'm horrible. I'm a horrible like self-critic. Like, I fucking, you know, I don't know. I think every review I do sucks, you know, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to throw it out there and see what happens. And shit. Yeah, I lost track of thought because I immediately started thinking of where's my silly putty, because I'm usually playing with it, and now it's gone. And it's old. So like when you get, hey, Mech, what's up? When you get silly putty and you play with silly putty a lot and it gets old, it doesn't really hold its form. It kind of like becomes real like weird and soupy. So like I'm nervous it's somewhere in the carpet. And it's going to be there until I rip up the carpet. There's Joey's back. Let's get this right. There we go. I like that.
That was a long ass day, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, some people don't have better things to do. You know, fuck those people, man. I mean, you know, this is and what I don't get too, right, is especially the way I do my reviews. I don't do a lot of chatter. I don't do a lot of like personal feeling. I try to stick to being as factual as possible. Like, I'm telling you, the fucking oil feels good in my hand. Why would you thumbs down that?
Is that
you know what I'm saying?
Well, we're on is thumbs down.
Yeah, because I got 2 thumbs down on the live. I got 2 thumbs down on the live.
On this
So,
live.
yeah, on this live, I got 2 thumbs down. I guess because I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I said something that was wrong and inaccurate. And instead of fucking going into the chat and correcting me, and be like, "Hey, Johnny, you're wrong. It should be X, Y, and Z, not A, B, C." Then I'd be like, "Oh, okay, my bad." And we can move on with we can move on with the whole thing. But no, they do the thumbs down thing, and you know, make me look like an asshole. I don't know. I don't really care.
Is therapy getting them too? Because that would be interesting.
No, therapy. I haven't checked that. I haven't checked. I don't think so. Well, we'll see next Wednesday.
Because I don't know who you have angered. I was just trying to think of like, who do I know that might thumbs down you?
Oh, I would love to know who I angered. Please.
Okay, so obviously I wasn't around.
Hi, Sammy Cakes. What's
Hey,
up?
Sammy Cakes. What was up with Beard Times with Scott tonight? Did anyone catch that?
Oh, he didn't say anything. He was just like he said that his channel is in jeopardy of getting taken down. I don't know what he did, because you don't get your channel taken down for nothing. So, but I looked at his channel and I was like, he doesn't have anything on there that would strike it as YouTube striking anything down. But we'll have to wait to the explanation tomorrow when he goes on live.
Oh shit! It's Wednesday. That's right. I thought it was Thursday. I thought I missed the live.
No,
Okay.
no, that's tomorrow. It's Wednesday.
No wonder you didn't know because it wasn't a fucking live. Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of chips are you eating?
Well, this is my lovely dinner because I was going to stop and get some fast food, but there was so much ice on the road I wouldn't want to deal.
Yeah, no,
So-
it's better. It's better you don't have that anyway.
I've got some Hers with
okay.
brand out. Hers jalapeno kettle because I love spicy stuff, and then some Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Oh shit! Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Careful, you're showing your Portuguesism. Hey Mo, what's up, Mo? Mo, I got Bearded Pup stuff. I know you like
Mo.
Bearded Pup, and so far everything smells really good. The only thing I haven't tried was Suit and Tie and Wingman. So yeah, I like the scent. I like these scents, man. This is good. I love when I smell a fragrance and my first impression is I like this. I fucking love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all right. They definitely are my first impression for the past. Let's see, I have Beaver Hunter, Wingman, the Bearded Pup Oud, Homewrecker, Suit and Tie, and Biker's Blend. All first impressions are positive. I like all of them. And that's on beard oil. Oh, I can't wait for my Brio to get here. I gotta trim this up.
Everyone's getting a damn free Brio but me. Swear to God, every reviewer's got a freaking Brio but me.
Look, I spent the money on the toothbrush and I did the review. So yeah.
Good call.
That toothbrush is the same price as the Brio itself. They're both $70 a pop. Man.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And you bought the toothbrush?
Yeah, it's awesome because Mo doesn't have a Brio. Oh, give it time, Mo.
No, Mo's just got a Kushel bar.
Oh, was it a Kushel Bar Pro? Huh? No, the toothbrush is awesome because if you brush your teeth with it, and if you spend a little too long on one side, it turns off. And then when you move it to the other side of your mouth, it turns back on again. It's fucking awesome. Like it senses, where you're at. It's like, you need to learn how to brush your teeth.
All right, so maybe I was a little hasty on saying every reviewer had a Brio because actually no one does. Acker bought his. I could have sworn Acker got his for free for doing like something for them or some other.
No, Acker got the Kushel Bar for free. He got him on that one. That was funny.
A Kushel Bar. Okay.
I remember that. He was like ah. Man. You know what? Let's see. It's been an hour. Let's have a giveaway. No, we don't have any giveaways. I don't have anything to give you. I'm sorry. My last bit of stuff that I could stand to give away is going out tomorrow in the mail. So until I build up my collection again, I won't be doing any random box giveaways. Uh-oh. The wife is home. That's fine.
White Claw.
White Claws all day. Can't wait till she finds those in the fridge. God damn it, John, you're drinking again. I'm not a fucking alcoholic, man. I only have drinks like maybe once a week. And it's on Wednesdays. And yeah, so yeah, nah, I don't know. I did a really good job cleaning up today, so I think I'll, I won't get yelled at. I did, I got the kids ready for bed. I put their clothes out for tomorrow. They took baths. I did the whole thing. I just didn't do.
I put in what is this? Wake up to get home. It was like a 17-hour day, so no one gives me any shit on opening house days.
Nice, 17 hours. Yeah, I've been there, man. Fucking.
There's 3 hours off that they give you in between, but I live 45 minutes from the school, so I never drive back to an open house.
Yeah, no. There's no.
And because we're semesters, we have 2 a year, not just one. We have 2 a year.
Wow. In transportation, you work a split shift. Well, I don't because I'm administrative. So, but drivers work a split shift. So, how are you guys late to the show? I'm still here. Hold up. What's up? Yeah. So drivers are split shift. They work in a few hours in the morning, and then they have a really large break of like 4 hours in between. I did the lunches already. I know you hear me. I did lunches already. She texted me, do the lunches. I said, do the lunches.
This is fun.
They're in the fridge because
you cleaned, you did lunches, you're good. You're golden, brother.
Oh yeah, no, they took baths, they got into pajamas, the little one got her medicine. They're all taken care of. Lunches are done for tomorrow. What I should do, and really, is because like I forget to do what I'll do is that like I'll do the laundry, but I'll forget to bring it upstairs. It's like I need like a list, right? And like if somebody can create an app, right, where like you have your to-do list, and as you check them off, if you forget, something on the list, like it should like vibrate or ping or something like that, because and when I get home from work, the first thing I do is I veg out on my bed, and my daughter joins me. It's awesome. I love we have a couple of hours together. Like she grabs her iPad and she lays down next to me and she watches her YouTube videos, and I play my games or I, bullshit with you guys on Instagram.
Yeah.
And like, and it's a good couple of hours of just vegging out and relaxing and decompressing from the day and all that stuff. So like I really enjoy that time. And where was I going with this?
It was about being not in trouble with your wife and work you get done. And
like I would like to have this app where like you have your list of things to do, and if you forget to do stuff, it vibrates and it pings. So like I will at the end of the day, like I'm so tired. So like I forget to do like step 3 out of 5, or something like that. And then like I'm like shit, and then I get the text and like, oh, you forgot to do this, this, and this.
And with your shit and not being on medication, I could see that being very easy for you to do.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And this morning was a nightmare. Oh my God, this morning I flipped out. I was screaming in the streets. I was all by myself. Thank God nobody's awake at that time I go to work. Because my wife, what she did was that she was cleaning her office at work, right? And she brought home boxes of empty files. I mean, like big boxes of empty files. They're like little manila envelopes, they're like yay big.
Yeah.
So we put them out for recycling because that's, being eco-friendly or whatever the fuck. So I come out this morning and there's files all down the street. The wind just took them and all over our neighbor's lawn, all over the fucking place. So I'm like, God fucking damn it. I'm running around chasing these damn things. A lot of them are in the water because of people's sub pumps going off. So I'm getting my hands all gross and shit. And I'm fucking flipping out in the street. I'm like, motherfucking goddamn.
Why don't you turn the phone on then? Like just set it up and let rage.
I can't. It's dark out. No one's gonna see me. They're just gonna hear me. You just hear some crazy person like screaming at the phone, like oh, that's cool. Yeah. Hey, it is what it is.
Little girls are awesome at these ages. Sammy Cakes is getting to that age where Unless you got some special spell, dude, the snuggling is going to be less and less, man. My girl at that age, and she was just like, Dad, what? We used to be video partners all the time. We would eat with Alton Brown. We'd snuggle, watch this show, that show. Now I am chopped litter.
See, I've been thinking about that because, like, you know, my kids are getting older. You know, one's in kindergarten. He's going to go to first grade next year, and the other one's going to go into kindergarten. And I'm like, all right, my time is running out for them to being cute kids. You know, they're going to start turning into, like, fucking middle school kids. And middle school kids, you just want to just. Oh. I don't know if you ever taught. Do you teach middle school or high school? You teach high school, right?
I student taught at a middle school.
Oh my God. How many of them did you just want to just,
yeah,
you know, so they just,
I like,
you know, so, yeah, but I'm going to force my kids to snuggle. Oh yeah. It's going to be bad. We're going to throw down. I don't care.
It's weird with the girl though, man. They get to a certain age and your dad and it's just kind of off, you know?
Well, no, I'm going to force family time.
There you go.
Not so much the snuggling.
Yeah.
My son likes to snuggle because he's got a sensory thing where, like, he likes to be compressed and he likes to be, like, in little corners and nooks and all that stuff. So he's his happiest if you scoop him up and hold him in fetal position and like this. He's smiled from ear to ear and he's dancing, you know, and singing and songs and all that. That's when he's his happiest. So I don't think that he's gonna have a problem with me, like, smothering him when he's older. I do it now and it's funny as hell. It's just so funny. He before he goes to bed, he wants to get put in what he calls the cloud, right? He calls it the cloud. And it's a whole speech that I never get right because every time I do it, I get it wrong. And he says, "You didn't do the cloud right. Get mom, get mom." All right, fine. I get mom. And it's basically like, you guys say, once there was a little boy named Dylan and he liked to something in the cloud and from head to toe he was covered in blankets. So, like, what I do is that he has about 3 blankets. One is weighted. One is his when he was born, and another one is because he wants it because he just likes it. So he can't go to sleep without that blanket. That blanket's in the wash. It's like he's not going to bed until he has that blanket. So, you know, the weighted blanket goes on top of him, and then the others, and then you got to, like, wrap him up like a burrito, and then he goes to sleep. That's how he goes to sleep every fucking night. And I don't know how he does it because I can't have blankets on me when I sleep. I can't. Maybe just a little corner of a blanket. Other than that, I'm like, get the fuck off me. Like, I don't want anything on me. I don't. You know, I can't. I can't do it. I can't. I'm gonna drink an empty can.
That cloud thing reminded me of Mice and Men when George would always have to tell Lenny Did you read of Mice and Men in school, Johnny?
I don't remember it, but yeah.
Well, George has to always tell Lenny the same thing over and over. Even though Lenny has it memorized and Lenny can remember parts that George can't, Lenny still has to have George tell it. And so it's this ritualistic thing, and it also gives him something to hope for. That's what that cloud thing reminded you. Like, you couldn't get it. You got mom in there.
Yeah, yeah. You know, he's you know what it's like with something like that, they just want you to they just want to hear it. Like, they just want to hear you say it, you know, and it makes them feel better. So, you know. He's an interesting kid, you know, my son. It's like he's come so far with, like, occupational therapy and everything like that. He used to be really bad, man. He used to be like fucking you couldn't get him to do anything else. You know, his transition problems were really, really bad. Like, it was just ridiculous, you know. And then so he's come a long way. And now he just does things on his own, which is like, thank God. But yeah.
Holy shit, Johnny, we get off that beard therapy channel and onto yours, and you were going nonstop, dude. I'm just chilling.
I fucking took that shot. So
it was that.
Yeah, it's really like I really feel it now. I really feel it. Like, it's about an hour in since I actually drank that thing, and yeah, like, I feel like, you know, I can keep going and going and going. Just the thoughts are just going through, just like snap, and I don't think I'm gonna sleep tonight. I think I'm gonna be awake all fucking night because I feel a little wired.
Maybe you should mail me that soap while you have the energy.
The post office is closed, Joe. And if I go to the post office, I won't be here to do the live, and it'll get shut down.
I was gonna say go across state and find one that's an hour earlier.
An hour earlier.
Yeah, hoisted
You know-
on my own card. I
All
tried
right.
to get you. You got me better.
Tomorrow I'm going to the post office. So I'm going to the post office tomorrow. I know that Michael Taylor still hasn't gotten his box, and he hasn't been on Beard Therapy for a while because I feel like he's like, and he feel like he's mad that I didn't give him his box yet. But it wasn't like a you know, like a giveaway or nothing like that. I was just like, oh, I got all this stuff. He's like, hey, can you send it to me? And I was like, oh, fucking month or two ago. And I kept putting things in the box. It was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then finally, like, the box got so packed with samples. That I was like, you know what? I got to just pack it up and send it to him. So he's going to get it. I'm going to send it to him because I think I still have his address. He DM'd me on Instagram. Let's see, how long ago was that? I feel bad. Well, I don't really. Let's see. Is it? No. M-I-C-K?
EYMOUSE.
Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Did you know that Naughty Beard has a hidden Mickey in the label?
I did not.
Yeah. It's real. Like, it's a real thing.
Neckbeard, yes, Jonnie makes soaps. He just never shares them. And he tells you he will. I think it was like the very first couple of beard therapies, either like around that time we were DMing and he was going to
I
say
think it was more than that. It was before that.
And now I just bust his balls about this soap all the time.
It was before beard therapy. That's how bad it is.
And I think he started beard therapy in like September or something like that.
The thing is that it's really good soap too. Like it's mint chocolate
What
chip.
do you say?
Oh my god, it smells
really
so
good
good.
if you don't share it. You know how long I am? 12 inches. And as long as I don't show you a picture, you can't prove me wrong. Yeah, it's the greatest damn soap in the world. It blows all the soap companies away, Jonnie. Why aren't you in business? You son of a bitch.
I use it every day though too. That's the thing. I do. I use it every day. Because I got so much of it.
You'd pay good money to get Johnny's soaps, Mac. I'll tell you what. You order from Jonnie at 607 and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I just fucking said it. What is it like? Is this not the truth? Is this not the fucking truth? Come on now. Come on. It's not like it's hidden. The guy just shut his business down to catch up. I'm sorry. If I offended or hurt anyone's feelings for saying the goddamn truth, pardon me, because he can't get an order out quickly.
Oh, it was only 6 weeks ago. Oh no, that was December 2nd.
What, 607 order?
No. That Michael Taylor gave me his address.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Now we got a three-way race. You got 607 order. Johnny's sending you a soap, and Johnny's sending Michael Taylor the gift package. I'm taking odds. Email me Venmo me the money, PayPal me the money. I'm taking odds on this one.
I'm actually going to screenshot his address because I actually have the box in my car. It just not labeled.
While we're at it, we'll also wait for Mr. Beardtastic to give away his 300 subscriber giveaway. That's been more than a year in the making. Shit, let's let them all out of the closet. Let's just get it all out there. What the hell?
And I lost. Let's see how many subs did I just lose.
What the hell? You want to talk about something that's taken a long time to get something out?
I didn't even know about that. This is the first time I'm hearing about that.
Okay, so real quickly, back when Dan Beard Show was still a thing, all right, when he was still very active, he won 2 Christmases ago. Yes, that's 2018's Christmas. He won a giveaway from Beardtastic that Crusher provided. Dan never got it. And then like Marchish of last year, Beardtastic said, hey, I'm doing a 300 subscriber giveaway. I'm going to announce the winner. And it's I hate doing giveaways. Like I hate like putting my name in. I don't mind if people put my name in for, to win it. Yeah. But one of the ones I did because I really like Beardtastic. I don't know. There's something about him I really like.
Yeah.
And and he just kept having excuses. And then Acker hit him up on the DMs. You know how Acker do.
Yeah.
Acker hit him up on the DMs. Was like, dude, when's that 300? And Rob didn't have any meat in this. He just wanted the damn giveaway to happen. Well, it's now a year later, and the 300 subscriber giveaway, and he's got to be up to like 800 subscribers now. I don't know, something like that. That still hasn't happened. So we have Beardtastic, we have 607, we have Jonnie Grooms soap. We can just keep stacking on to this, people. Just keep stacking on.
Yeah.
And if anyone wants to get offended, fuck you, because it's the truth. I'm not making shit up. It all happened legit. Own it.
It is what it is. But you know what? The giveaways that I did do for my vlogs went out. Those definitely went out. I felt like, because I was like, oh shit, I really gotta get that out, you know. They went out and they got them. The last giveaway, fuck. Did I think I mailed that out. Did I? Yeah. I don't fucking remember.
You know who knows? Adderall knows. You know who doesn't know? That shit you drank tonight does not know.
Yeah, you know what though? Like, I don't know, like, just it doesn't last forever in your system. And the president is on it too. I can totally tell, because there's telltale signs when someone's on Adderall. And then there's the phase that you have when you're off of it. Like when you're off of Adderall, you definitely, people around you will know that you are off of Adderall. You don't fucking, you're just a totally different person. Okay. I am gonna send you.
Stop. I thought we were frozen, dude.
You thought I froze, right? I was thinking.
No, I thought like you got locked up or something. Keep going. Go ahead. Oh shit, that was funny. There you are again. Are we live or are you locked? Yeah, oh my God, you look like a wax statue. Holy cow, that's impressive. That is impressive.
You know, I have a video when my wife, when we were dating, right? I'm really good at that. That's why, like, I'm really good at that. I was laying in the bed and I was just laying there with my eyes like a slit open. She thought I was knocked out of sleep. She came in the room, left the room. She was going. I did this for so long. I kept it up for so long. She really thought I was knocked out. So when she went to go sit down in the bed, I have it on video because I had our camcorder, because we used to record like our hikes and shit, you know, just to be stupid, you know. And this is before posting anything on YouTube. We were vlogging before vlogging was a thing on YouTube. So I had it set up, and she goes by the bed, and I just like, and she screamed so fucking loud. She was like, ah. You thought like I stabbed her, you know, like. Yeah, so I'm good at that. I can do that. What I was thinking was like, yes, hikes, Rob. Get out of the gutter. He's like, hikes.
Oh wait. Sorry, I'm adding one more to that list. Jester shooting the Honest Ape video in the costume on a roof. I'm adding that to the list too.
That I know about.
Beardtastic is in first. Jester is in second. Jonnie Grooms soap is in third, and it's a fight for fourth between 607.
You know, while I have you here, I'm gonna get it ready.
It's simple, boys and girls. Don't give your word if your word isn't good enough.
This is the soap. It's in this box. It's all, you know, got my little card on there, the soap and everything. It's still sealed, you know. So, yeah. I mean,
this is my underwear where my 12-incher resides. You know, you can just tell it's like hanging hard against my thigh. I've got it wrapped up. It looks really good. It's the same thing, Jonnie. It's the same thing.
So yeah, here's the soap.
Not much closer to nudity, Johnny. We'll get there before soon. When the weather warms.
You know what? Let me see if it still smells good. Because like part of me was like, you know what? I fucking like. I told these guys I'm gonna get them soap, right? And then I let it go, and I was like, I wonder if the strength of the soap is still good, you know? Because I
have to mail his package.
Because right now I use like fresher stuff, like more newer soap.
Whoa! What is it?
I said I use fresher soap.
Oh, fresher. I thought you said pressure.
Like I don't use from this batch. This batch is not. This is an old batch. But it's been sealed, so like I'm pretty sure it still smells good.
There's a faded Avery label on there, and in Sharpie it says Barbado Joe.
No, it doesn't even say that. No, I buy flat rate shipping. I don't. Well, you got to send me your address again because you know how many messages I have. I have like over at least maybe 300 something messages from your address to now. Like it's.
No, I'm sure
it's lost. It's gone. They ain't never coming back.
I'm sure. Hey, Bearded Life said he wants to do a Jersey meetup before his surgery, man.
When's the surgery, Joe? When's the surgery, man?
And Helifat, whenever you want to talk, brother, you know it's good. Just use the voice synthesizer and make it a cool man. Helifat is the international man of mystery, or at least the domestic one.
Don't mail your package. Mail the
Yeah, you said that, Johnny. Don't mail your package.
No, I'm not going to mail my package. That would hurt.
Dude, Johnny, or Phil, he put the package on that one, dude. He just gave you everything, man.
I did. I you know what? With his giveaway box that I put together, I really put some thought into it. Like I really did, and because I was like, oh, I don't want to give him like just the fodder. I don't want to give him the fodder products. I want to give him like stuff I'm gonna miss.
Yeah, when I said
that's what I did.
Blend of both too. Yeah.
Yeah, I gave him stuff that I'm gonna miss, but it's all right. I can always buy it again.
Anymore, as much stuff as any of us have that have been doing this a while. There's a lot of stuff that I would miss that I still don't wear just because it still can't crack the starting lineup. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Scott, I was modeling my undies, but really what I was showing you was the capacity that I have 12 inches of throbbing gristle in there, just like the capacity that Johnny has soap that's going to make me forget every other soap company.
It's not that good. I never said it was that good. I just said it was.
It's that good, Johnny, because if you're going to tell a lie or at least mislead, go for the gusto, man. Go for it all. Beardtastic. Go for it all, brother. If you're going to give away something at 300 subs, man, that's a hell of a buildup. You're going to wait a year. If you are Jester and you're going to shoot that ape review, goddamn, is he buying that costume piecemeal? He's buying a foot here. He's buying a couple fingers over there. He's going to have it assembled one of these days. And then he's going to have more roof trouble because that's how much time that's going to have passed. By that time, Auto Tape is going to be so big that he's going to send some knuckle breakers out to New York to collect the money from him.
Oh, man.
We can go on this one.
Throbbing gristle.
That's like the old joke. My wife wanted 9 inches and she wanted me to make it hurt, so I fucked her 3 times and punched her.
All right, so let's see.
What's going on in the chat?
Elephant.
See, this is why I absolutely love Phil.
Shit.
This is why I absolutely love Phil. Oh, damn. And hey, for the chat, I absolutely love Jester. I have got not a bad thing to say about Jester. I dig him. But if you're going to give your word, keep your fucking word. Or don't.
Yeah, you You gotta follow through.
And I realized he had roof issues, and I realized he's got a newborn. But I think Ape sent him some stuff, and he either better pay for that out of. But Ape doesn't want the money. They wanted to have the joy of having that cool review.
Yeah.
The thing to me that makes this kind of, I don't even know the right word, but let's do a little history, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, and in fact, Rob, I just looked at the chat. Back when we were at the end of the round table, Rob was really high on Jester. We all were, but Rob was working overtime to get Jester over. He was working harder for Jester than he was working for himself for subs. Because subs, Rob has never really worried that much about subs, to my knowledge. Well, when the Fable review comes out and blows him up, and if you go back and look at his numbers from the Fable review on, he had some fire. And that Ape review was right in that time period. So if he could have done that Fable and then within a month and a half done that Ape, that would have been the 1-2, man. That would have been 1-2. But it didn't happen. So the reason I bust Jester's balls is because I wish it would have happened, because he should be a bigger deal than he is from a sub count, whatever that means. If he's still having fun and the companies, and he's dealing with the companies and he's digging all that, great on him. But I'm not going to back down from the fact you don't give your damn word if you can't back it up. He needs to publicly own a date for that review, or say he's not going to do it and accept the abuse that we heap upon him if he doesn't.
Yeah, it's the thing is, like, I know, like, that kind of reviews is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I know there's been enough time by now that it should have got done, but
yeah, and that's always been to me the weakness of the weakness that comes with Jester's strength, because he does so much stuff plus the editing and everything else. It's hard for him to churn out reviews because he's always trying to be original. He's got costuming, he's got editing. I mean, you don't just do this kind of stuff that Jester does off the top of your head and continually do it week in, week out, to where you can sit there and say, I can do a weekly review every week. It just doesn't happen. And I get that.
Yeah.
But come on now.
All right. I'm going to have to overlap a sticker here. I'm running out of space. And I got duplicates. So I got 2 Hanyakkers. I got
new Hanyakker scent coming in a couple weeks.
Yes, I know. God, stop it. Stop it.
What?
Coming out with more sense. Fucking damn it, yo. All right.
Yeah, I purchased my first Lux in a long time, like I told you guys. I got that Cupid Bastard or Valentine Bastard, whatever the hell that thing was called, because that sounded good. That's the first Lux I bought since vintage.
There. Bearded Pup is now up on this. I'm changing this whole thing. This whole thing I'm changing. I'm gonna get rid of this. That's gonna move. I'm gonna move that to the other end of the place you guys don't see, and I'm actually gonna get actual shelving and shit here. And then, like, I kind of like the collage, but I feel like it's like a lot's happening there.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's cool. I don't
like
think it's too busy. I think it's a nice design, and it's always over your shoulder, and we can always see it. It's different because it's not behind you like it is in most places. It's off to the side of you, and I think it's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, for here, yeah. But when I do actual reviews, like, I'm in front of it.
Oh, okay.
And it's just a lot going on in the background. But I always like to, like, you know, I want to, because every sticker I have here, I've done a review, minus Bearded Fox. I don't know why I haven't done the review for Bearded Fox.
I don't know either.
I don't know why. I really don't.
They're good shit too.
It is. It is good. It is very good, especially the guy behind the guy.
Wait, hold on, Johnny. I got a comment on Rob's comment here, real quick. Hey, that gargantuan American flag looks good, dude. It almost looks like a green screen, but it's legit. So for the newer guys in here, let me just show you how crazy over hype Rob was with Jester, right? So when we had the round table, we had a group chat, and Rob was in the group chat. Rob, luckily the madness got reined in. Rob was legitimately, for a little while, going to wager his beard against Jester getting 300 subs within a short period of time.
Mm.
And it was right after the Fable, and it looked like a halfway decent bet. But even then, I was like, Rob, he doesn't put out enough content. Yes, he's hot now. Are you sure you want to do it? Blah, blah, blah. And we went back and forth. And Rob he said how he slid out the back door. If I'm not mistaken, Rob, and correct me if I'm wrong, you actually publicly pronounced that like on an Instagram story or something. And then it just kind of disappeared.
Wow.
I could be wrong with that, though. Maybe that's the way I want to think of it. Rob, feel free to correct me if I am wrong. But that's how hot that Rob thought Jester was, that he would do that, wager his beard. He also realized, and this is no shot against any one person. These are just observations made after a year of doing this. It takes a lot to rouse this community to do something.
It is. Yeah, it does. It takes a long time. I
don't know if it's the busyness of our lives, the jadedness, the laziness, because we're all human beings and we're lazy by nature. But that was the other thing, too. When you're relying on it, and at that time, Jester probably had low 200 subs. And I don't know, it was like 4 or 5 weeks, whatever it was. To rely on a bunch of people doing something so you don't lose something as magnificent as Rob's beard, he was really rolling the dice there. But that's how hot Jester was, and Jester and Rob and I and Dan and Angel, we were all talking day in and day out. So,
all right. So back to how many bars of soap you want, Joe?
You know what? I don't want any now because it's just more fun busting your balls. There's a period of time I really wanted to try your soap. Now I can wait till May when we meet up in West Virginia.
Oh, okay. That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you so much fucking soap, you're gonna slide all the way home. That's what you're gonna watch. You're gonna see.
If you get the soap, I'll show you my penis, and I guarantee you it is not 12 inches. But
I am not gonna give you soap if you're gonna flash me. It's not gonna happen.
Oh man.
What's
in the chat right now? How many we got? 11.
11. It keeps fluctuating. Like it goes down to 6, and it goes up to 10. Now it's at 11. You know, it's all good.
Ryan Angel found that when he started doing those vlogs, that truly was his passion. He liked doing the beard stuff, but now he's really passionate. Not about, and I know he hasn't posted a vlog yet, but he's very passionate about the photography / video thing. And he'll start Instagrams, but he's backed way off. I don't want to say entirely because I don't want to speak for the man, but he's backed way off the beard stuff, and he's much more about pursuing that. So that's what's happened with Angel.
And he does good. He's got some talent. I mean, because like the shots that he gets, like the angles and stuff like that he gets and all that stuff, the lighting, transitions and all that stuff. Like it's good stuff, you know. It is.
And as a teacher of film, while people were talking about the vlogs and enjoying this stuff, I couldn't care less what his content was. I was always looking at his shots, what he was doing. You know, I was looking at the technical side because for an untrained guy, he had a really good sense of certain things. There were certain shots I'm like, man, that is genius. That is so good. So I would always look at it from that technical side and really, really enjoy it. And he and I would DM and we would talk about that kind of stuff. And that was just fun for me as a teacher just to see him do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he's got a good eye. That's what it is. He's got the eye.
Yeah.
Oh no, my Kingsman oil is on its side. It's weird because like I never purchased the Holy Grail, right? Yeah. But I've gotten enough samples of the Holy Grail to get like 1.5 ounces of it. So I have this much Holy Grail. I mean, it's not a full ounce bottle like this, but it's half of that. And it's it's enough, you know?
Let's address this motherfucker right now. Okay. Now.
Oh God. What's up?
It's like, you know, opinions are like assholes, but I know we got a couple ood heads in the house. I just do not think that oud has the diversity of a tobacco to carry off the kind of blends you can with a tobacco. That is why, like, I like Holy Grail. I like it. It's probably my second favorite oud scent behind Return of the Mac.
Mm.
But everyone is, oh God, I got that Cheeto dust in my throat. Everyone and their mother comes up with the oud scent because so many people like it. And I just think that from the different oud scents I've smelled, I'm not an oud guy, but B, I don't see it being as diverse because and I know there are different ouds. Nice, Brett. Nice. I know there are different ouds that you can get, but the range of tobaccos that I have in my tobacco scents, and even the sub range, like I have makers that have made pipe tobacco that are different, or makers that make cigar tobacco. I guess I appreciate tobacco's versatility. Oud is a nice smelling scent, but I just don't get the overall. If they were using the real shit that costs, an arm and a leg, I could get that. I could even get behind that because you're like, oh my God, this stuff is more expensive than gold, and you can could dig the idea of that alone, even if the scent sucks.
That is the whole reason why I started an oud phase, if you will, because I was watching Bearded Tube. I was watching Scuba, and he was talking about the Kingsman, the Holy Grail. He was talking about it, and he was saying how, I remember what did he say? He said that it's real oud. It's not fragrance oil oud. So he was saying how real it is and how expensive it is, and I was like, oh shit, this is like a really high end oil,
right. Right.
So that's what piqued my interest on oud. And then Kingsman had a buy one get one 50% off sale, some crazy ass fucking sale or whatever. And I bought 2 combo packs, the combo pack of the balm and the combo pack of the oil, because he sold them separately. And so that's when I first smelled the Holy Grail. I was like, holy shit, this is really, really fucking good. And then a couple weeks passed, and I was like, I'm going to try another oud scent. And I got one. I didn't like it. I was like, ooh, this doesn't taste good. You hear me? Fucking taste it. This doesn't smell good. I'd imagine people say that a lot too. Flavors, scents,
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
And I was like, oh, this doesn't smell good at all. This must be not real oud. This must be like fake oud or fragrance oil oud. So that's the difference. And so then I started collecting all of them, and then every single one of them smells a little different, So, but they all kind of are like the same and different at the same time. But with tobacco, it's like, they're different and they're good all across the board. Like I haven't smelled a tobacco scent that I thought was like awful. That was bad. Was a bad tobacco. Like I smelled some oud that was like, oh, this is a bad oud, But yeah, like tobaccos are like, they're just good like every which way, Yeah.
My least favorite tobacco is like green field tobacco, right?
Oh yeah, that's like fresh from the.
Yeah. Now, Jonnie, have you ever driven through the South, like North Carolina or Virginia?
When I was younger, but like I don't remember.
The first time I did that, because of course until I was 30, I was a West Coast guy. And then when we started taking vacations, we would go down to Emerald Isle, North Carolina, or Virginia, whatever. We would drive, and I would get this smell in the car, and I was like, what in the hell is that smell? And I didn't realize that we were driving through open tobacco fields, and it was the smell of the tobacco. Because I'd only ever smelled tobacco dried or candied, like in dip, or I'd never actually smelt it in the field. And it's not a bad smell. It's just, from my nose growing up, it's a very unique smell. And it's definitely my least favorite of all the various tobaccos that you can get that I've been exposed to, but it's still a scent I would wear because I just like it because of its uniqueness. But it's way different than any of the other kind of tobacco.
Yeah, I don't have a tobacco oil product that I don't like. I love them all.
Yeah.
And it's and patchouli's like that with me too. Like I don't like patchouli, but I like all of Premium Beard's patchouli scents.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
Isn't that weird?
I'm
That's
gonna
really
tell you, and since I'm being honest tonight, and I've said this before to the owner, I was never a Fable fan until the fall scents. Okay, I didn't like Captain Red. I didn't like the mint finish on Captain Red. I'd never tried the Archer. I've never tried the chocolate one. And then Ryan, who's in the house, he had the Hero, and I was like, that looks. I love the artwork. It sounds like an interesting scent, and so we traded for the Hero. I can't remember what the hell I sent you, Ryan, but we traded for the Hero, and I got it, and I was like, oh, I like this, and then it finishes with this really skunky note, and that is the perfect word, skunky. And if anyone else out there has the Hero, tell me your opinion. It smells nice and cologne-y going in, and then that last note to hit your nose is just pungent and kind of sharp sour. And Colin said that's the patchouli. And I never felt the patchouli effect. I'm okay with patchouli. And like you said, I love all premium's usage. But in the Hero, I think that's why Ryan got rid of it. And good on him. In the Hero, Gunslinger. Thank you. My bad. He's totally right. Gunslinger is what it was.
Okay.
Yes. Gunslinger is what it was. Yeah, like wet towels that have soured. Good call. So that's the only patchouli I've had a real negative reaction to. But then again, I wasn't part of the whole alchemist thing, and I never did actually smell Hero. I wanted to. So I was never a huge Fable fan. Then he came in with those fall scents, and I really enjoyed them. And then he came with that Dr. Wolf, which was a tobacco that reminds me of Lux's Tobacconist and Blueberry, and I love that thing as well. So
I gotta get that. I keep telling myself, get the fucking Dr. Wolf, but but I went and I got the Legend series, which the shark.
Yeah, I've heard that's great too.
I'm gonna say it right now. If Colin ever wanted to get into high-end cologne territory where it's like, $120 a bottle cologne, there are colognes that are that expensive, this will give them a run for their money. This shark scent, and it's not, because I asked Mo, I said, is this a cologne scent? He says, no, it's not a cologne, but it smells like, oh man, it smells so damn good. Like it really, I'm really, really thoroughly impressed with the shark scent.
Well, credit to Mo. He's got a good brain and nose for this too, because from what I understand, that's a great scent. And Rob had his Beard Justice collab, which I forget the name of. Shark something, Shark Bite, Shark Attack, something like that.
Shark Bait?
Shark Bait, thank you.
Wow.
And when I visited Rob last summer, I got to check out his entire collection, and I hadn't smelled the Shark Bait, and I remember Rob raving about it. And so I got to smell the Shark Bait, and I'm like, that's a nice scent. So that's two collabs I know of that Mo has helped put together that have been getting some pretty good raves.
Oh yeah, have you smelled Drunken Santa? Is it Drunken Santa?
I have not smelled Drunken Santa. I have Rob's collab, but I have not smelled Drunken Santa. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you why I didn't, because I saw him on a live once, and he wasn't hyping it anymore for some reason. And I was like, oh, that's weird. But if Mo is not going to hype his own collab, I'm not going to get it, because that's the guy that helped make it. So
yeah, I wear Drunken Santa every now and then just because it's like I love that scent too. That scent smells amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mo needs to make more collabs.
I swear to God, Johnny, here's what I want to do, and not even sell, but like the beard mixologist, John out of England, who I've bought stuff from, who sent me stuff, and who I actually just recently purchased stuff from. What he charged me wasn't near what it was worth, plus the fact that he was shipping it from England. I mean, I got a hell of a deal. I would love to make sense. If someone can make a carrier blend, I would combine with him to make sense and just give them away to my friends. Just because the ideas I have in my head for scent making, I don't want to deal with all the postage, to be honest with you. I could be a front man, I could sell it, but no, I don't want to run a business. I always joke with Acker that we should do a business together, grumpy old men or whatever the hell it is. And but I want to make sense, dude.
You want to make it sense? Yeah. I have all these ideas also.
That's the most fun part of it, and I'm just like, yes.
I like the think tank part of making things. Like when like when I did the Coon review for the boxes.
Yeah.
When I was touching those boxes, playing with them, really looking at them, seeing how they were made and all that.
Yeah.
The amount of ideas that came to my head for those boxes, how to make them better, how to do it a different way. You know, it was like a tidal wave.
Oh, wait.
Like,
You can make those boxes better? Because listening to the Coon owner, I think he's done as good a job as can be done.
No, because he has run into errors. So what happened? He was on.
So his work can be improved upon.
Everybody's can.
Oh, I just didn't get that idea.
Everybody's work can be improved.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
So he was on Bearded Life's live had him. Bearded Life had him on Instagram Live, and he was saying how like he, you know, every I think 1 out of every 3 or 5 boxes or something like that was like what is an error. So like if he has one part of it that's not right, he tosses the whole thing. He starts over from scratch.
Admirable.
So it's like, damn, you know, like you. And I was like, I really want all those mistakes because like I would put them all together in a collage. Oh, Joe, you need to. There you go. There you go. Yes. There you go. Much better. So I had an idea and I ran it by him and he was like, "Oh, that's a great idea." And I was like, "Yeah," because I how to make these boxes better and stuff like that. And yeah, I would like him to do like a puzzle box too. That would be pretty awesome. But thinking about it, it probably isn't a good idea because if you ever wanted to like get to your beard oil or beard balm, you would have to solve the puzzle every time. Yeah. Something about like, you know, having the box and then like maybe a certain part of it will slide and, you know, it would undo the latch on the inside. There's so many fucking like puzzle boxes. If you ever Google it, there's puzzle boxes on YouTube that, you know, people hand make them and stuff like that. So, you know, just having that kind of like delivery of the product, of that presentation of this box. Like, all right, let's just grab it here because we're gonna do this over again. You know, just having something like this to have the product in. I mean, you pay a little extra for it, but it's pretty dope, and I can picture it like, you know, twisting and, you know, having a little more fun with it to get it open. But you're gonna do that every time. Also, I thought of like this, like, what if you pour the product directly into it? You know, like you line this with metal, or the material for the jar itself. And you put the product right in here. So when you're doing your beard oil or beard balm, you just flip it open, take it out, put it, and then close it up again, and then it's sealed again, you know? But like if you have it that way, then you're gonna have to have this in your pocket the whole time. And this is pretty big to put in your pocket, to keep in your pocket, you know? So yeah. Many different ways you can go about this, you know, and make this, you know, that much cooler. I mean, the box itself is pretty damn cool. Like, I don't know if anybody else has, you know, something like this. But yeah, these are just awesome. I think Joe just left me. I don't know what happened there. I kind of glossed over it. Oh, man. Did you rewind that, huh? Yeah. What was that? I was just I care not to relive that again. Oh shit! What did I just do? I fucked up my thing. Poor Chester Cheetah. You he said you all wanted that. Whew. Oh no, that flag in the background. Nope. right there, that is from Game of Thrones. That is the House Targaryen banner. I got it for free because Peter Dinklage, the guy that plays the dwarf. Well, he doesn't play a dwarf, he actually is a dwarf. He like partnered up with this company that made those, and they were like the first 100 orders are free. So I hopped on there and I got like one of the last ones available. And it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, and it's a lot wider than I thought it was going to be. Yes, it is. It's Game of Thrones, and I just felt like the Targaryens had they had dragons. I mean, that's pretty fucking awesome. No other house had dragons, even though like they all lose their minds eventually.
I'm going back to see what I missed.
Huh? Oh, you didn't miss anything. Don't worry about it.
Poor Chester Cheetah.
Oh yeah, comment. Yeah.
That's great, Zebra. That your reaction. I've got to go back and look at that, Johnny. Oh shit. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Poor Chester Cheetah. That is outstanding, Zebra. Love it.
Also, you know what I really want? I want, and I don't know how.
Oh, is that the Coon box?
Yeah. So it's awesome. It really is.
Looks nice.
What I really want, which would be like super, I think would be like next to impossible to make, and it probably wouldn't be financially worth it. But I want one made out of marble, right? Yeah. And I want all the metal to be gold or silver. Like I want something so fucking high end, you know, like I don't know, it's really getting to me. Like I don't know why I want something that's like super extravagant, you know?
You gonna put your soap in it?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be your soapbox?
My soapbox, yeah. Because there's no like, I mean, there's Nicholas Beard Works. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. There's Nicholas Beard Works that has, you know, he's got what he's got with the waxes and the skulls and all that stuff, and that's all nice and everything like that. Some of his colors are like he's got a like a navy blue gold skull thing happening with that wax. It looks really nice and everything like that, but that wax will get broken off and everything.
Where's Experience? Where's Joe? Is he still in here? Or sorry, Bearded Life. I'm glad you had a good time with that Kuhn guy, because a couple of videos I've seen with him, he seems to be wound a little tight.
Yeah, he's very
passionate.
Yeah, he's very passionate, and he really, really he really believes you know, in his product. He loves his product. He loves what he does, and he likes going that extra mile for things and all that stuff. And you know, it's good. It's a good energy to have, you know. Yeah. Some may think of it as like being a little extremist, but you know, it's like raising the bar, you know, and a lot of, I don't know.
What, Kuhn? Yeah. Kuhn is raising the bar?
Yeah, I feel like the energy
or product.
I think the whole package, the product itself is really good. It's well done. The balm is not a stiff hard balm, but it's thick, and it's a really good styling balm. The scents are they're not your like regular traditional scents. It's hard to explain. You would have to experience it. I don't have the mental capacity to do it now. It's like 10:30 at night, and so yeah, just see my review on it. Yeah.
Okay, Bear Life. So real quick, Bear Life. So you had a good experience with Kuhn. which I'm glad to see. I was, if I'm being honest, when I watched a couple of his posts where he's in like a barn or maybe it's his workshop or something, the intensity of the guy, the passion of the guy, for me was a little off-putting. And I was just like, but I got to admit, those boxes are gorgeous. You can't take those boxes. They are gorgeous. They are true works of art, all right? So I was kind of torn, but also I'm not spending money now, pardon me, so I'm not going to buy a product just to get a damn pretty box. Because what am I going to do with it? Put Jonnie soap in when he finally fucking sends it to me? I have no use for that damn box. I have none. But it's a beautiful box. So I'm glad you had a good experience with him.
They're only $25 a piece with the product. So
Right,
you get the box and the oil and the balm for $25 a piece. I think it's that bad.
I'm not buying shit right now, John.
I know, neither am I. I bought this is the last
because we had the code. All right.
Yeah.
I bought the Lux because I haven't bought Luxman in about a year, and that's it recently that I bought.
I know. I bought Debonair. Debonair was my secret purchase that I made for this month, even though I said I wasn't going to buy nothing this month. But we had a code. You know, Corey was awesome on therapy. I was like, you know what? I want to support this guy.
Right.
You know, I want to buy the product. I know he makes a killer product too on top of it. And, you know, throwing him the support. And, you know, when I shoot that review, it's going to be like, you know, another way to support the man. Yeah, so I made that exception to buy that product for, you know, February. But I haven't bought anything either like else. What did I? I don't fucking. I think I slipped and I bought one more by accident.
Slipped like
I did. Yeah, I slipped. Yeah, you know.
Joe, what did you buy from Lux? I bought that. What is it? The Valentine bastard, whatever the new bastard is for Valentine's Day. He's very intense, but he's also very passionate. He cares about the products. I totally get that. I totally get that, Joe. And, you know, maybe a viewing of two different videos isn't fair to judge a man on. I wish I could have watched that live last night. But that intensity, I was like, whoa, dude, chill. But at the same time, I kind of respected it a little because he was like calling people out and saying, do it fucking better. And I dig
exactly.
That.
Yeah.
I dig that about him. Like,
that's why I like also because like I feel like he is raising that. He's raising that bar of like, you know, putting that little bit of extra oomph into it. I mean, you're gonna pay for it, of course, but like, you know, to have the option, you know, it's nice. Like right now, he just released a new wood. It's a walnut. He's a walnut box, and they look fucking amazing.
There's a fine line between confidence and arrogance, and I'm all about confidence. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not bragging if you can back it up. I totally believe in that statement. I guess for me, he crossed that line into arrogance, but at the same time, I was still like, oh. So I'm glad that you interacted with him for a big chunk of time and didn't feel that same thing, Joe. That gives me the desire to, you know, reserve my judgment and maybe learn some more.
You got me with this fucking. Now I have to see this.
What is?
No, you were talking about. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's been a minute. No, because I keep thinking about like the giveaway thing again, and like, you know, how long it takes to get the giveaway out and all that stuff. And it's just with the 300 subs and all that stuff. I just had to check out the channel to see where he was at. Holy shit! Man. The 300 subs was a while ago.
Go back to February or March of last year. That's when he did it. And see, this is why I love Acker, because Acker went straight to the dude's DMs and was like, dude, what's up with that giveaway? Acker didn't care. He didn't want to win it. He was just like, you said you were going to do a giveaway. Why aren't you doing the giveaway?
You know, I've started watching my favorite vape reviewer again. You know, I stopped like because I transitioned away from that world of vaping and having a vape channel and all that stuff because like, you know, I just don't do that anymore. So he's running into a problem where he did a collab, right? And with the vape community, like the collabs are like way more intense than the collabs for beard community. Where they went ahead and he made an item for the vape device, right? A dripper, you know, where you put the cotton and the coils and shit in, right? He designed this whole thing because his daughter wanted something, you know, whatever. She happened to commit suicide.
Oh,
right? So the design and everything was still in the works while she was still alive and everything like that. And fuck, what happened was I forgot what happened, but they basically like took his design and everything and just like cut him out of it and ran with it and is selling it. And like I was like, man, I said, holy shit. I said, I don't think it could be that bad here in the bearded community with collabs, but can you imagine like you could like from the ground up create a whole thing and then a company just like, you know, all right, and just stop talking to you and everything like that, and all of a sudden they come out with a whole product and all that stuff, and you know that's all your idea. You know,
to do that on top of to do that, but then to do that to a dude who's lost his fucking daughter. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it was bad. It was real bad. Like he was on live today, and I was watching it, and I was like, "Fuck that company!" No. I got his lives are like a couple hundred people, maybe more than 1,000 people. So when you start commenting and cursing and stuff like that, you get immediately axed by his moderators. I forgot where I was for a second. I'm like, it was just so funny. It's like totally different, like totally different world, you know. And
look at Acker's comment, Johnny.
Those are my people. Okay, yeah. It was this company, this is a Vietnamese company. I think they're Vietnamese, a Vicious Ant. They make high-end products that are like high-end priced, but they're not really that high. It's hard to explain, but they like to think they're higher than they are. You know,
if we had won that war, they wouldn't be pulling this shit. I'll tell you that.
That's right. You know what? Yeah, I was thinking of like, you know, the way our collabs work versus like other industries. Like if you put together a scent. Let's say miners took your all the work that you did with your collab and was just like, all right, Joe, thanks. And then like, you know, they ran it and then they call it something else and you know what I mean? Like it would be kind of sour, but like, you know, and there's not really money involved with our collabs like in the beer community. I know some people do. They get a percentage of every one that they sell and all that stuff.
And I was offered money with my first collab that never materialized, and miners never did offer me money. Not that I care, because I still dig miners. So I've seen both ends of that. Because if miners had offered me money, I would have said no, keep the fucking money. You know, that's not what I'm here for. But the first company I was gonna do a collab with, they hit me in the DMs and said, okay, how do you want to work this? And I was like, whoa. So yeah.
I forgot where I was going with that, but I don't know. Oh man. Oh
yeah, Rob. I had a collab with I'm all red. I had a collab with Greedy Beards. That was going to be Bananas Foster, but replace the bananas with peaches. So it was going to have all the elements of a Bananas Foster dessert, except with peaches and a beard oil. Thought it would start fucking rocking and kick ass. It was like whiskey or rum, brown sugar, peaches, and one other something or other, and then just never materialized.
Man. Let's see, how many scent profiles did I give out already? At least 3. Yeah, I gave out three different scent profiles for, you know, collabs that, you know, I guess I have to wait. I don't know, you know, where they are, you know.
Like wait. So like 3 different scents that could be their own unique scents.
Oh yeah. I got a bunch. I got a whole shit ton.
A long time ago, when we were still doing the Bearded Roundtable, Boston Mike wanted to do a roundtable collab. and that never materialized. So I said, busting his balls, I sent him a DM in January. I said, these ingredients, this is our collab. Let me know when you're ready. And I didn't anticipate him. I was just, but his first DM back was, that sounds fucking awesome. I'm like, oh.
Is that the one that smells like dirt or mud? Is that the mud one?
Idea. Actually, Sunday Muddy Sunday has mud in it whenever he decides to release it.
Yeah, Sunday Muddy Sunday.
Yeah, that has mud in it.
Yeah.
But no, the one I had did not have mud in it. So it just, and I would never push myself on someone to do a collab. I was just bust his balls. But it was nice to hear him say, that smells awesome. I was like, oh, I was just kind of hoping it would smell awesome. And that's cool.
It's weird, though. How does that, because you've done a collab, right?
Yeah.
Like, what has anybody ever told you, like, Allegheny Apricot wasn't good?
No. But that doesn't mean no one thinks it. I've been very fortunate. Mo chose it as one of his best beard scents. Acker has talked it up. Beards and Banjos has said nice things. A lot of other people, bearded practitioners, said some really nice things about it. I've been very fortunate that, and I chalk that up to the fact that apricot is A, not used often, and B, has got a slight citrus vibe, but it doesn't fade like citrus does.
Mm-hmm.
So you get that nice, sharp sweetness of a citrus without it being citric, and you get that nice, rich tobacco. And then it's kind of like, that's why no one makes an orange tobacco, I think, because they think it wouldn't work or the orange would fade too quickly. It has a little more staying power to it. So that's why I went with it. That was one of the reasons, and the fact that hardly anyone I knew of used apricot, and I wanted to do a fruit blend with tobacco.
Yeah, it really does smell fucking amazing. It's really good.
Now, the one I haven't gotten is the original recipe was brown sugar. They couldn't get it to work, so they substituted vanilla. Well, then they got the brown sugar to work, and I haven't gotten one of those brown sugar versions yet because I would like to smell them side by side. I have the tester bottle. I have the original label. I have the new label, but I don't have the brown sugar.
Yeah.
Emo in the house, coming in late. Well, it's early for you, my man.
Hey, Emo, what's going on?
Zebra, how do you not? And just take my name out of this. This isn't an ego thing. It's just a damn good scent, dude.
It is.
You being a mother shop not have Allegheny apricot, dude.
It really is a good scent. It really is. Like there's not a lot of scents that are like that.
No. Okay, everyone does a cherry tobacco. That's kind of like why I like Dr. Wolf, because it's a blueberry tobacco, or your favorite emu killers, Broke Ass, because they do a peach tobacco. I was trying to go for something that people weren't using with tobacco, and I still don't see anyone using apricot, and I don't understand why, because it's a lovely little scent, and I think it works well with like an apricot whiskey or an apricot brandy. I think that would be amazing. Yeah,
that sounds really good. Holy shit! You know what I want? I want a I don't want to say because I don't want someone to come out with it. I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, don't say it, Johnny. Don't say it.
I want a certain scent that hasn't come out yet. And your favorite M&M killers? M&M killers.
Zebra, I'll excuse you since it was Double Barrel Moonshine and West Virginia Bourbon. Those are damn good scents. I'll excuse that. But now that you own those, there's no excuse.
Yeah, you should have Allegheny.
The apricot. It's good stuff. It'll make you it truly is, to me, a year-round scent because of the sharpness and the deepness of the two things going on there.
You know what I am digging? I am digging this district.
Rob, why are you flipping me off? I love your collab. I think your collab is dope.
Oh, no, he's pointing up. He's not giving you the finger.
Oh, Emu.
Yeah, Emu.
Oh, those poor little creatures. You know what?
They're not little. They're kind of big.
You know what I love to think, because there's conspiracy theories out there that people that use emu oil maybe only put a couple drops in, so that emu is really dying for nothing. That emu isn't dying, and good. Fuck that ugly bird. Fuck that. Make my beard feel better, ugly bird. Give me 2 drops. I'll take it. I'll take 2 drops.
Yeah.
Baby.
You know, because it's not a cheap oil. It's kind of actually. You know what? I think it is. I don't think it's that expensive. Hold on. Let's see. Let's just Google real quick. Emu oil. You can get pure emu oil, 4 ounces for $26.
So that's what, 8, 7, 6.5 an ounce.
External use only from New Zealand.
That could probably make it more expensive than anything else. Is the freaking where it's coming from?
Maybe. Yeah. You can Amazon that shit.
Yeah, I imagine you could.
Okay, man. Amazon that. If I was
Amazon that civet chat coffee bean, you could definitely Amazon emu oil.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's another thing I didn't get to is the 777 Hackers collab. I was like, oh, I gotta get that, and I fucking forgot to get it. Is that still available?
Rob's collab was tight. I liked Rob's collab.
Oh, he pulled it. Oh, damn. Now I'm gonna have to go to Rob's house just to smell it.
Good reason to go to Rob's house.
Where's Rob live?
If you ever sent me a soap, I could send you some of mine in a tester bottle or something.
You know what? Bring it for the ghost hunt.
Oh yeah, I could do that. We'll just be bringing everything for the ghost.
I know we're gonna have a fucking I told you in the DMs. I have a rosary that was blessed in the Vatican, and I got holy water from the River Jordan. That's where Jesus was baptized. That's like the holiest of holy waters, you know. And I'm gonna be packing it. We're not gonna find any ghosts. We're not gonna find any spirits at all. They're gonna. I may actually probably not bring it because, like, if I do bring that, it's gonna be like a waste of a trip. So,
Sugar Shack Johnny, you're gonna go in there, and for no reason, in the midst of summer, the hairs on your beard and neck are gonna stand in the back, and you're gonna go, "What is causing this?" And I'll be saying, "Sugar Shack, baby," and that's when you and I are gonna be live, and Johnny's gonna be like, "Oh," and I'll be like, "Oh," and it'll be a great moment. I hope one of us freaks out while we're live. I think that would be amazing. Like legit freaks out.
You know what? Like those things have like they disrupt electronics too. So I'm bringing a an actual like butane torch to like light the way, you know?
They will suck the energy out of a battery.
Yeah. So like I'm not gonna be able to move the amount of stuff I'm gonna be bringing. I'm gonna have a backpack full of shit. Like it's gonna be crazy.
You better bring a radio flyer wagon with your ass. Drag that shit all through the prison.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I it's not like people go there and die, you know. So like I know I'm just being a little dramatic, but what concerned me was like my grandmother was a pastor. she's like, you know, those things latch on to people. And I said, okay. And she goes, she's like,
pastor?
Yeah, my grandma's a pastor.
Okay, but you had to have a woman pastor in the Catholic Church, right? Is she not Catholic?
She's not Catholic, no.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Keep going. That just kind of threw me for a second.
She said that when you go to those places and you know those things have the potential to latch onto you and follow you home.
Oh,
or you know, so I'm like, huh? And she's like, yeah. She's like, you know, they you can end up bringing something back to your house and all that stuff. And I'm like, man, come on. And she goes, no, it happens. It's possible. And she's like, that's why you have to take this with you, because if you don't take this with you, you know, that could happen. And all that. So it was freaking me out. They were like interrogating me and grilling me for like an hour. And why it was a bad idea.
Somehow that artifact is going to save you.
Just shield you.
Okay.
Because I don't know why I started eating fucking dry crackers in the middle of talking. Like a dumbass.
I just wondered what you were doing.
Oh, that bearded guy, Kansas City. Do you know Kansas City's name? It's a long.
Casey Moe. But
It's
the
a-
most from Missouri. I do not know that bearded guy's name. Shame on me. And no problem, bearded guy. David.
Dave. You got so many days. John, if you ever go into Egypt and enter the pyramids, bring a full blade with you. This spot where you can stand, balance the razor blade.
Now that's just straight up geometry right
Wait,
there.
what? Balance the razor blade and it gets sharpened on its own? No way.
That's what the man said.
How?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you
Oh, it'll
something.
get dull on its own. Bring a dull blade with you. In a certain spot where you can stand, balance the razor / blade, and it gets sharpened on its own. Wow.
People think because we are Western centric that all these Europeans found all this cool stuff. There were lots of civilizations in Asia and Africa that were finding stuff out that we think Westerners discovered that they had. I mean, think of those pyramids, man. Impossible, allegedly, impossible to do in the time period with the tech available. Yet they were done.
Wait, hold on. Let me just.
I don't know my vegetables, and I need to write them down.
Xanaorius carrot, lechuga's lettuce,
Wait, what?
lechuga's lettuce. Johnny, how good are your Spanish? Are you fluent?
Aliens. See, I don't have a head of hair. I have to do with my beard.
Aliens.
Have you ever seen that guy from Ancient Aliens? You ever seen that guy from Ancient Aliens?
Isn't that pepper?
No. Pimiento, like a pepper. It's pepina or pepino.
Is that on there?
Cebollas, onion, apio, I believe, is garlic.
Yeah, is onion?
I'm doing Spanish homework with my daughter where I'm providing all the answers.
No, this is like the answers in class. I just wasn't there.
La berenjena, that might be, I might know that for another word, but I don't know
What's
that.
frijoles?
Frijoles or beans.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Frijoles negro. Negra?
Oh, Negra, he's a girl.
Johnny, do you know as a vegetable, berenjena?
Huh?
Berenjena? Berenjena. Don't look it up, white boy.
I don't know.
You had the Hispanic in you. You posing son of a bitch.
Berenjena.
Berenjena. No, not Hena. Hena. There's no tilde.
I have no idea. That's Castilian. That's from Spain. I don't speak that shit.
It's not Castilian.
Yeah, it's like that's from like the motherland.
So it's made fun of him.
The lovely quote unquote Bella is here with me.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi.
Berenjena. Eggplant.
Oh, you right. She did say that in class.
Oh, I know I'm right because I just looked it up.
Wait, what about?
Apio, I told you I thought that was garlic. Hold on.
I don't think. Gosh, I don't think she said garlic.
Yeah, probably something else. Oh, celery, son of a gun.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, isn't I think
No, turnip? What is that?
Celery. It's celery. She said that in class. See, I was gonna write it down in class, but I didn't have the stupid paper because Miss.
Is it? Oh yeah, it's
irresponsible.
celery. Okay.
Pimento's pepper, isn't it?
Pimiento.
Yeah.
Yeah, like pepper. Yes.
I said pimento.
Yeah, you did. Scrub.
Pimento dip is bomb.
Hi, Bella, said Ryan C.
Who's Ryan C? Hey, Ryan C.
Grooms Rake says faithfully bearded.
Hey.
Joe, finish
you know
my
what?
thought on the pyramid, please.
Okay, I'm out.
So what I
Thank
was
you.
saying, Emo, is that because we are taught in a Western Eurocentric way, we oftentimes don't give credit where it is deserved for things like mathematical marvels like the pyramids of Egypt or other things like people in China are known to have created architecturally or mathematically, and we attribute them to European minds as opposed to the quote unquote less civilized minds of the African continent and the Asian continent. That's what I was saying. Emo.
You lost me, man. I don't know what you were talking about.
That's okay. Emo, I think Emo, he's 3 hours behind us, so I think he's still sharp.
Okay.
Yes, Gary, we are still on. Only now I'm on because I'm not driving anymore. Hi, Bella. This is Brett. Oh,
Yeah, the pyramids, that was aliens. That was definitely aliens.
oh, the hell! It was aliens.
Had to be. How you gonna move those stones? How you gonna move them? Unless they made them there.
A
Unless they
lot of slaves, dude. You get enough people, you can move anything. Haven't you seen ants hauling around hunks of bread, dude?
yeah.
A lot
You
of
know-
slaves.
I think that what they did was they transported the materials to make the stones, and they made them there. It would be a lot easier to do than actually lugging those stones around.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. They figured out how to make fucking concrete back then. I don't know.
I'm going to give Gary what he's asking for. Where's Dusty Rhodes? Let's see if I can pop him off the top of the head here. Jonnie Grooms, baby, and your fucking soap daddy. You got that soap that's supposed to be so pretty, so slick, so cleanly, daddy. But the problem is, Jonnie Grooms, it's sitting in the sack like my nuts, Jonnie Grooms. Those soaps are in the sack and they ain't on the American Dream's body, Jonnie Grooms. And when I finally get at you, baby, when I finally get a hold of you in that soap, baby, it's going to be body parts strewn across the interstate, Jack. It's going to be pain, blues, and agony, baby. All right, there's your Dusty Rhodes, Gary.
You know what? 2 hours ago, you probably would have got a really good promo rebuttal, but I just can't right now. I can't because I practice that a lot. You don't know, because it's like one of those things that I like to do, like old school wrestling promos. Or just, they're funny.
Dusty's great. He's got a great voice. And he's fun because it's a lot easier than Macho or Hulk. Macho and Hulk, you got to get down here. Whoa, good damn, Jonnie Grooms. Oh, yeah. Jonnie fucking Grooms. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Jonnie Grooms, you cocksucker. You got to get all down in here. All right? So, Macho, you can only... brother. Jonnie Grooms, I hear you got the soap, man. I hear you're in the gym lifting the weights, brother. I hear you're making the soaps with the fragrances, brother, for all the Hulkamaniacs, Jack. And then
wow.
Whereas Dusty Rhodes is very easy on the throat.
Yeah.
Cactus Jack Zebra. Cactus Jack he's kind of that hyper high kind of noise. At 11 o'clock at night. Not too bad for some old ass.
What is the Macho Man? Actually, that was his voice. He wasn't making a voice. That's the way he really sounded.
No, he emphasized it a little bit, but yeah, that is how he really
like when he talked normally, that's the way he sounds.
Yes.
I was like, oh my God.
And for those who don't know, his real life brother was Leaping Lenny Poffo. Right? And Leaping Lenny Poffo had that whole gig of like the poet or the scholar in the WWE for a little while. Basically, he had a job because Randy Savage was his brother. But Leaping Lenny Poffo was very erudite and always elocuted perfectly. He was kind of like a super smart guy, if anyone remembers Lenny Poffo stuff. Asuka. I don't know Japanese.
Asuka is she has a YouTube channel. She's pretty funny. And
Gary, I'll do Mitsuharu Misawa and I'll just die right here. I'll die after someone doesn't move on me in the middle of the ring. There's your Misawa imitation. Yeah, I'm a dark bastard.
The thing is that she goes easy peasy, something like that. She's fun. She's fun to watch. I love her YouTube channel.
Does anyone have a kid with disabilities? I can do my Benoit. It took me a second, Johnny. It took you a second.
Oh my God. We don't talk about Benoit.
Oh
God.
I need a kid with disabilities if you want to see my Benoit. Otherwise, it's good. Woo.
Oh man. What is the...
I used to do a decent Stone Cold Bearded. I watched Austin in NWA when he was part of the Hollywood Blondes with Brian Pillman.
Okay, yeah.
Remember that? We still had the hair and they were doing the camera thing. That was their whole thing. But I lost that Stone Cold. I lost. I did him okay. I lost it.
Oh man. What is happening on wrestling? Have you seen The Fiend? Have you seen that character yet?
You talk about your Psalms. I was trying to do the awesome 316 song. You talk about your Bibles and they didn't get you anywhere. Something in that range. I have seen The Fiend. That's a killer mask, dude. I don't watch it.
Yeah.
I I don't know why. I just saw his mask recently. I'm like, that's a pretty cool. It made me think of Kane, like when Kane first came out and he was a masked dude.
Yeah. You know, when Kane first came out, when the very first time he came out, it was the Hell in a Cell. Was it the Hell in a Cell match? I think it was. Either that or it was a cage match. When they switched over from the actual bars to a chain link fence.
Chain link, yeah.
And it was a pay-per-view. And when he first came out and he ripped the door off of the cage, like that freaked me out as a kid. Like when I was a kid and I saw that freaked me out. I was like, holy shit. It was like the same kind of feeling when I first saw The Undertaker, like ever on TV. And I was like, oh shit. Like that was really that was scary. And then another wrestler, Papa Shango.
Oh, I remember Papa Shango.
Oh my God. He used to freak me the fuck out. He used to
if
freak
I'm
me
not
out.
mistaken, he became the Godfather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he used to do the curse.
Yeah.
And he put the curse on the Ultimate Warrior, and he made that black goo go on the Ultimate Warrior's face. Oh, I had nightmares. I freaked out. That was crazy.
The anabolic warrior.
Him and Macho used to drink pots and pots of coffee before doing anything. Like before they would go out and do promos and stuff like that, they would just like pots of coffee. That was their thing. I don't know how they didn't piss themselves.
Maybe they did. It happens. That's why I love listening to Jim Cornette's podcast. The dude has an amazing scope of history for the business, and he's just got all these stories from being in Dallas in the Mid-South territory in the 80s, then into NWA and WCW in the late 80s, then over to WWF in the 90s, and then he started running the WWF training programs in Ohio Valley Wrestling, and first he did Smoky Mountain Wrestling, and then he did Ohio Valley Wrestling. And he's just gold on the mic. That dude.
Yeah.
I remember once. Here's another Dusty Rhodes one. So he goes out to shoot a promo, 1986. He goes out to shoot a promo against, I think, the Rock and Roll Express. And he says something like, and they'll burn out quicker than the Challenger did, right? And then Dusty Rhodes brings him in because Dusty was a booker. Kid, go out there and cut that same promo, but you can't say the Challenger stuff. All right, you gotta leave the Challenger stuff alone, Daddy. It was a great, great line.
Emo, that was the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman he used to eat the worms. He used to eat the worms and chew them up and all that. They were real worms. Dude, that was gross.
That was rock bottom WWF.
Yeah.
I hated the Warrior. That's when I tuned out of when Piper becomes a face and Warrior becomes the stud of the company. That's when I tuned out. And I got back into it with Razor Ramon and Bret Hart becoming the champ and stuff like that. And then I wrote that all the way to the Attitude Era.
Razor was one of my favorites, man. Oh, man. Love
Razor.
I love the whole his whole swagger and everything he had going on, and it was good. It was really funny. I didn't really like the DX stuff too much.
Nah, because
I was like, it's kind of stupid. I didn't think it was that funny, but yeah.
Zebra wants the Sling Blade voice. That's another hard one on the throat, but I can't. All right. So I took the Sling Blade. Mm-hmm. Some folks calls it a Kaiser blade, but I calls it a Sling Blade. Mm-hmm. Killed her. There's your Sling Blade for you.
Dang.
That's a little rough too because my voice is hurting.
I can't either. I got a sore throat or something like that. I think that Kratom stuff.
Little feller. You want the large French fry or the small? I reckon I'll have the big ones. There are a couple more Sling Blades for you.
Yeah.
A couple more, Carl. Mustard. Biscuit. That little feller's got
mustard and biscuits.
He thinks the world of you. And you treat me nice. Dwight Yoakam was killer in that movie, man. Ranch fried tater. Dwight Yoakam was killer with the band. When he wheels the dude into the wheelchair into the door. Oh God, I just showed that movie last semester. God damn, I love that.
Early DX with China, Rick Rude. Yeah. Yeah.
That was China before the plastic surgery. Man, that was not a pleasant woman to look at. Before the plastic surgery, that was not. And I'm not an advocate for plastic surgery, but they did a good job of her. Her face looked like I don't know. It was
like a man. Just looked like a man.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah.
Shame what happened to her. It's just she had a tragic story. She died. I forgot how. It was bad.
Yeah, drug OD. A lot of these guys OD. But I blame the companies on that because they don't, they don't properly take care of their athletes when they're constantly, themselves.
And they're in pain and all that stuff.
Yeah, and they're going to get addicted to the pills anyway.
That's how Miss Elizabeth went too.
Yeah.
She OD'd. She OD'd and she was living with Lex Luger at the time.
Lex Luger.
And they found her dead. That's sad,
Yeah, I think they were next door neighbors to Chris Benoit, actually.
That's
a disabled boy. Disabled boy. I can do the crippler cross space. I've got that Benoit thing down.
That's fucked up.
The hugest tragedy was that Nancy Benoit was hot. Damn, she was hot.
I think the biggest tragedy in wrestling was definitely the death of Owen Hart.
Yeah,
that was
just stupid. And
what a way to go!
Do it, yeah. That was just, and the fact that it happened live on a pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
yeah, that's not good. But if you ask Stone Cold Steve Austin, Owen Hart's the reason Stone Cold retired.
Oh, really?
Stone Cold and he had a match, and Owen, who's usually very good technically, dropped a pile driver on Steve and compressed his neck vertebrae.
Oh, okay.
And he had neck problems. Now, mind you, Steve also broke up his knees, but he had neck problems, and I think that led to a narrowing of the spine, and the doctor said, you risk paralysis if you go back out there to a full-time schedule.
Wow. They told me something like that, too, when I was younger. I got into a car accident real bad, right? And they were like, oh, you have herniated, bulging, and compacted discs in your spine.
Those are 3 adjectives you don't want to hear.
And I was like, oh, okay. Like, one, how the fuck did I get that? And because I wouldn't remember how that happened to me. And basically the doctor was like, if you continue to gain weight the way you're gaining weight, you're going to be paralyzed because you won't be able to. And I was like, oh shit. So then it was like this was like years and years ago. And I basically got into like a head-on collision with a Dodge Neon. I was driving a Dodge Neon and I got hit. The Dodge Neon is like the worst car on the planet that you want to get in a head-on collision with. It has like the worst safety rating.
Yeah.
In that type of crash, it's like one of the worst cars. Like you're not going to survive that. But the way the lady hit me, she it wasn't dead on head on. She came off to the side on an angle, but it basically was a head on. And I didn't even get a scratch. I bumped my head and I was a little dizzy. And I walked away from that. The car was totaled on the spot. I mean, the engine was on the ground. All the fluids, everything was all over the place. That car was destroyed. And I always think to this day, I'm like, damn, that happened to me, and I walked away from it, and I just filled the tank with gas. Just filled the whole tank. I wasted all that money on that damn gas.
That was your takeaway.
Yeah.
I thought you were going for if you had been hit in the back, the thing would have blown up. Holy cow. I
always think man, if I didn't just spend like 30-something bucks in that. No, not even. There's a small tank. It was like 20-something bucks. Yeah.
Hey, I'm going back to the chat really quick. I want to talk about Molly Holly. Before Thick was in, Molly Holly, I don't like blondes, but I like Molly Holly because if she had plastic stuff done to her, it wasn't much, and I hate that. I would much prefer a natural woman. And she was a pretty girl with a little thickness on her. I really dug Molly Holly. Kind of like not totally my type, but Stacy Keibler. I believe she's gotten a breast job since, but when she didn't have the breast job,
Stacy Keebler. Oh my God, legs.
Or
We're talking about legs for days. Holy shit.
Scandal to Stacy Keebler, and neither could Gold Dust's wife. What's her name?
Terry
Runnels.
Terry Runnels. Yeah.
Maybe Sonny in her prime, but even then, I'm taking Stacy Keebler all day long.
You know who I you know what? She's not that attractive on the face, but have you seen Bailey?
Is she new? Jonnie, I've
newer,
been out of this thing for about 15 years.
Man, yeah, there's something about her. She's not drop dead gorgeous. She's not really that pretty on the face, but like she's got this like little tummy thing that is just, I don't know, something about her is really attractive. But yeah.
See, I felt that way about Lita.
Oh yeah, but Lita was.
Now, but understand something, Jonnie. When Lita first came out, there wasn't that many tattooed chicks out there, at least not in pop culture. I think tattooing has become much more accepted in the younger ages, so that was a bit different. And she wasn't big or anything, but she didn't have like the hourglass body, but she had like kind of an athletic jock kind of body, like a swimmer or a track person or a basketball player. And she had the piercings. None of that is my thing, but I was like, nah, that's an attractive woman.
Yeah, Lita was special. You know who's the real winner here is Brock Lesnar, because he married Sable.
Yeah, I gotta tell you though,
married Sable.
Sable, dude, fuck Sable.
I like her.
Oh no, she leaves her husband. She got the belt put on her. She wasn't there to wrestle. She was there to be Mark Merrow's her husband.
Valet.
She was valet. Her tit job was horrible, if we're being honest. I don't know. I just don't have it for Sable. I've got no time for Sable. Give me Ronda Rousey over Sable any day, just for the looks.
Oh, Ronda Rousey, that's my homegirl right there. I like her.
Gary, Sable, yuck. Yeah, I've never been a Sable fan. Brock Lesnar, he's a bit of a dick. He deserves her. Kurt Angle kicked his ass backstage, even though he was probably giving up a good 50 to 80 pounds to Lesnar. Kicked his ass backstage just like he kicked his ass in the NCAAs.
Who? Oh, yeah, man. Right now, Mandy Rose is one of my favorites. And
I'm down, sorry, Jonnie. I'm down with that, Emo. Go ahead.
I say her wrestler's real name and see her ring name. All right.
If they're new, I probably won't know them, Emo. If they're classic, I will. I read The Observer for years. I'm good.
I'm not that good with this, but I'll try.
Now you guys are naming girls outside of Rousey that I don't know.
Yo, yeah.
Like I know Tully Blanchard's daughter, Luna. Hey, Gary, Carrie Bolea's Hulk Hogan. Luna. I'll tell you what, Gary. Even with her, I would have tagged Luna for sure.
Luna Vachon? Oh my God.
No. Gary makes a joke like, I'm like, I bet you Luna was down. Luna was down. Emo was going soft on us early. Paul Levesque, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Oh wait, I don't even see that. Oh, you know why? Because the chat in the freaking the chat on YouTube is faster than the chat on StreamYard.
Yeah, I'm watching. I've got both of our screens up side by side. And everyone was all over Levesque. Hunter Hearst married the owner's daughter.
She's low key really hot too. Stephanie.
She is. The face though.
Oh man.
The face, but come on, she's got all that money and she is hot. Hot enough.
She's got, Ric Flair's daughter. I don't know if you know her, how she looks like. Charlotte, but there was nudes of Charlotte that leaked. Really? And yeah, she's a wreck. Like she's so disproportionate. I mean, she got him fixed.
Wreck.
She got him fixed. But it was
Sting. That's Sting.
Bryan Danielson. That's his real name.
Yeah, Bryan Danielson is Daniel Bryan's real name.
Daniel Bryan, yeah.
Steve Borden is Sting, y'all.
Yeah, I'm not good with the names. Shit.
If
I'm so bad with names.
15 years and up, I won't get him. But if he gives me anyone from 82, 83 to 2003, 2004, I should be golden.
Wow.
I was a big wrestling fan, particularly that WCW stuff, because you could get it in San Diego on TBS. And that was a whole new world for me when I started watching that studio wrestling with those like 50 people and Ric Flair and the Horsemen and all. Oh man, that was my after Piper and WrestleMania. After Piper and WrestleMania, then I got into WCW and NWA actually before it was WCW. Piper, man, when Piper had Mr. T and they took that little short wrestler, the short person wrestler, Little Haiti, and they shaved his head like Mr. T. Oh my God, dude. I was like, I can't, and I was a teenager and I'm like, I can't believe they're doing this. Michael Hickenbottom. God dang it. Hold on. I know that. That is Shawn Michaels. God,
Really?
I couldn't believe they were shaving. I'm like, oh my God. And Bob Orton, Randy Orton's dad. Bob Orton is holding this poor midget wrestler and he's kicking in the air. And here comes Rowdy with the clippers. Oh, Rowdy did not like Mr. T either because I believe in my heart of hearts, Roddy Piper could have kicked Mr. T's ass. And when they did that quote unquote boxing match in WrestleMania 2, T didn't want to go down, T didn't this and that. And so the reason it turned into a clusterfuck is T wasn't.
Oh, wow.
And Roddy may have had to have gotten real on him before it all ended.
Huh.
Because whenever it's real, like whenever it's a shoot and you've got real athletes out there, kind of like the McGregor Merriweather thing. You got real athletes out there. But McGregor knew he was in for a payday. So James Hellwig is Ultimate Warrior.
He changed his name.
What's that?
He legally changed his name to Warrior.
Yeah, and then he died. Hey, if you're gonna take steroids for 20 years, you get what you get.
I guess. I don't know, man.
I'm
so creepy.
If I keel over from a heart attack in 5 years, 2 years, a year, I got what I got. Okay?
His death was so creepy though. So creepy because like he was on TV and then that night he died.
Yeah, with that
fucking crazy.
That was a little freaky. That was
definitely freaky. It's like he knew it. I guess he knew it. He must
have
felt
why he died? You know why he died? Because he'd been bad-mouthing the WWF for all those years, and then he accepted their Hall of Fame invitation. That's why he died. If he hadn't accepted that invitation, the man would be alive today.
Probably. The stress of traveling and then being out there on the mic and all that stuff. Probably that's what did it.
Here's I can't remember. Who was the ancient? Let me look it up because I got to tell you. Here's one for you guys. Let's go really old school. I got to look this up real quick.
Ow. Shit, I just pulled fucking beard hair right out of my neck. Yeah, I got to stop brushing my beard because I'm every time I brush, like more hair comes falling out. I think I'm over brushing.
Yeah, I guess if you do it a lot, that would.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm getting there.
So let's groom rakes, Tyson, if you're still watching. Gonna do it for reviews only.
So who formed a tag team in the early 80s? Actually, the mid-'80s, known as the Blade Runners. Who formed a tag team? Both guys would become huge stars with different companies. Who formed a tag team in the mid-'80s? Bearded Life, I believe that's Ramon and Shawn Michaels. Who formed a tag team in the mid-'80s called whatever the hell I just said?
Blade Runners?
The Blade Runners. And one guy was Blade Runner. I can't say one of their names because that'll give it away. But the other guy was Blade Runner Rock. One guy was Blade Runner Rock, and the other guy was Blade Runner Blank. And I can't say his name because that would give it away.
Blade Runner Scissor? Or Paper?
These are guys. This is how these two guys actually got their start too.
Huh.
Blade Runners. Yeah, very good, Emo. Very good. Sting and the Ultimate Warrior broke into business together as the Blade Runners.
Oh, wow.
And then the Ultimate Warrior, after they did that, became the Dingo Warrior. And then he becomes the Ultimate Warrior. And Sting takes the Blade Runner Sting name and drops the Blade Runner and keeps Sting. Good job, Emo. That's old school, brother. The fact that you knew that, well done, man.
Wow. I guess I gotta pay attention more to stuff. You know, I don't be learning it like that. Man.
Emo, this is a little easier, but since you said you're a wrestling head, and since you're from the area, what was the legendary promoter from Oregon who Roddy Piper actually went on one of his shows against Vince McMahon's wishes in the WWE because this man had been so good to Piper? Who was the legendary promoter from the Portland area who Piper did one of his shows once when he was in the WWF, actually at the time, against Vince's wishes because this promoter was so good to Piper. Back when they still had territories in the 80s. And this guy was actually one of the last guys to actually have a territory. I know that's your neck of the woods, Emo. I'm thinking you might grab that since it's in the Northwest. Michaels versus Hart for the Intercontinental title. Interesting. Was that on a pay-per-view, Joe? Yeah, you're right. I mean, definitely the ladder match that is remembered as being the first ladder match, even if it's not the true answer, is definitely Razor and Michael.
Ooh.
He ran Portland Wrestling, Emo. Playboy Buddy Rose came out of there. Billy Jack. Yes, Emo, you are a wrestling head, my brother. You are a wrestling head. Don Owens is correct. Shit, Emo, we were talking soccer all this time. We could have been talking wrestling. Good job, my man. Good job. Wrestle Challenge 92. Wow, I didn't think it was that early.
Really? First ladder match in 92?
Don Owens from Oregon. He was one of the guys to give Piper an early start, a chance. Piper, this scrawny little kid out of middle Canada, and Piper, who was loyal, would do anything for Owens. And when he worked for the WWE and Owens ran a spot show and wanted Roddy on it, Roddy told Vince, "I'm going to go do this, whether you like it or not. You can fire me."
Damn. When he died too, that was tragic.
Oh, that one killed me. Piper, Piper was my guy, man. Piper's who got me into wrestling.
He said that he was gonna keep performing until he died, or he was gonna die performing, or something like that. And he was still going out there, still, doing shows and shit.
I think he did that Real Sports with Brian Gumbel and said, "I ain't gonna make 60, man."
Yeah, so something creepy like that,
Yeah, and he didn't.
When you're at the near the end, you kind of could just feel it, and you can call it.
He and Flair were real close friends in the early 80s in the Mid-Atlantic territory in Carolina, and they did a lot of drugs and alcohol together. I mean, it finally caught up to Flair, but it took him into his 60s. But when he had that health scare a few years ago, Piper did a lot of drugs, man, a lot of drugs before he got to WWE. No, Brett, I didn't. I don't know about Johnny Grooms.
I didn't fart.
Oh, Bearded Zebra said it was him.
Oh, okay.
We're piping in sound from Ohio from Bearded Zebra's place. It's all him, baby. We've got that kind of – this is an unofficial therapy broadcast. When we bring the therapy guns here, I had to stop and look at you like, wait a second. Where is that sound? Oh, shimmy. Whew. All right, Emo, we got to talk wrestling. We need, what we need to do, Johnny Grooms? We need to have an all wrestling beard therapy, man. We need to talk shit. We need to share stories. We've actually, the last couple, this one and the last one, we've kind of ventured that way. I've got some questions for people. We had that when Scott was on. He's got that guy that works with him that is in wrestling. That would be fun. I didn't realize, Emo, because Emo, I'm an old man, sir. You've got a good 15 years on me, I think. I didn't realize emo could go all the way back with Don Owens. I love that shit.
The workout fails video. Did you send me one? The workout fails video.
God damn, Johnny Grooms, it's 11:30.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm all right.
That's one of us. I worked a day, brother.
What?
I worked a 17-hour day. And your last name?
Yes. Where Joe, where is it? You know, I could just Google where Wrestling Pro is. Where Wrestling Pro.
Are you gonna
I have to like
come on, I love bearded meats. Are you gonna meet Joe? He wants to meet you, man.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we gotta find a date that I'm free and I can do that.
You and I are gonna meet. How tall are you, Johnny Grooms? I don't want to have to tower over you.
I'm like 5'10".
Oh yeah, we'll be good.
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not that short. I feel like I'm short, but I'm not that short.
Rahway, he said, in Rahway.
Rahway. How far am I to Rahway? I don't even fucking know right
That's New Jersey for Broadway.
now. Yeah, no.
You know what time it is, Johnny Grooms?
I don't.
If I'm gonna keep doing this, then I'm gonna do
Oh, you're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, boys? What's up, boys? This is what happens when beard therapy goes off the air, guys.
Yeah,
I do this.
exactly.
I do this shit right here.
Rahway's Rahway's not far. It's like a 40-minute drive. It's not too bad.
Look at that. Rahway.
Oh yeah, okay, all right. That's not far at all, actually.
Your little pork and mustard sandwiches and whatever other things you do in New Jersey, and have a good time.
Because I grew up in Edison, and like that's my parents' house is. So if I leave from my parents' house, then yeah, that'd be like fucking 15 minutes, and yeah, it won't be that far at all.
Emo, that's a great that is a great idea. You know, I was in Chattanooga last year. I swear to God, all of Tennessee's beard companies are in Chattanooga, it seemed. There are like 3 beard companies. There's Chattanooga Beard Company, there's Wrestling with Your Beard, and there was another one. And I didn't find out about Wrestling with Your Beard till too late, till we were a day away from leaving. And I tried to get a hold of them. But that's a great idea.
Oh yeah, we should get him for therapy.
I know
What we should do,
Bearded America has a bunch of their stuff.
what we'll do is that we'll get Wrestling with Your Beard as the owner, and we'll get Emo as a community guest.
I told Emo he needs to come on therapy. We were just talking about this in DM, and he said he was down.
Yeah, that'd be good. We could do wrestling fucking talk for fucking 3-4 hours.
Oh
yeah.
my God, that would be so awesome. That would be so awesome.
Someone write that down because I ain't gonna remember. Well, you know what? The live will be here.
Yeah, but are you gonna watch for 2.5 hours to
No, I'll skip to the end or something, or I'll skip around, jump around. I'll get to the point where you start laying down.
We are gonna definitely work into that. I will call, or I will try and get a hold of Wrestling with Your Beard, and see if we can arrange something. That's a great idea. Capital idea, you rat bastard.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I got my moments.
I'll do 1 or 2 more, and then I have to go away. This is an easy one. Bret Hart's dad was the legendary Stu Hart, who liked to train wrestlers and really put them through the ringer at the Hart House. What was the cellar that he trained them in known as?
Oh, that's easy.
You know that one, Johnny?
Yeah.
What's it called?
The dungeon.
Yeah, it is an easy one. I said it was going to be easy.
Yeah, it was easy.
I said it was going to be fucking easy.
You know what I just realized? That I've been getting the oil out of these restrictor tops wrong the whole time.
I'm glad we helped you with that, John.
You know, you turn it upside down and you tap it and all that, but that's not the way to do it.
Yeah.
You know how to do it?
That's not how I do it, is I turn it upside down and I tap.
No, that's not how you're supposed to do it.
Says you.
Yeah, no, I'll show you next review I do.
Okay. All right. All right. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. And give away everything right now. I gotta fucking set up tomorrow. What am I gonna wear tomorrow?
All right. Two more. This is old school, though. This is old school. Who were the two NWA wrestlers that were all-American football players in the 70s and early 80s? That's when they were all-American football players in the 70s, and they wrestled in the 80s. One of whom was an all-American in both wrestling, like legit wrestling, and football. Who were these two NWA stars who both late in their careers went to the WWF? One more time, and then Barbara Joe's calling tonight.
Yeah, I got it.
What two NWA stars were all Americans in the late 70s or early 80s in college football? They both wound up being in the NWA, and one of whom was really, really good because he was also an All-American in wrestling, and he was just a stud. Then both wound up doing WWE gigs later in their life. One would be remembered pretty well in the WWE. The other one just did not even hit the heights he should have.
And they were members of the NWA?
They got their starts in the NWA. Actually, they obviously got their starts in territories, but they both wrestled in the NWA. That is tough. I'll give you this much. The colleges they were All-Americans for, the guy who wrestled and played football was an All-American at Oklahoma.
Oh, Oklahoma.
And the other guy was an All-American at Florida State. One was white and one was African-American. The white guy was Oklahoma. The African-American guy was Florida State.
Were they a tag team?
They were not.
Were they ever?
I couldn't tell you about ever, but I don't think so.
What am I gonna wear tomorrow? Shit.
Oh, faithfully bearded. Very
Farouk.
good, Tyson. If you didn't Google that, my man.
Lucky guess.
If you didn't Google that, Farouk, a.k.a. Ron Simmons.
I was thinking that. I was thinking Farouk and Bradshaw.
A.k.a. Ron Simmons, who seriously was considered to have a long NWA title run and be the first African-American NWA champion. Because when he was young, man, that dude was caked. That dude was just yoked. He was just a stud-looking dude. Ron Simmons. Well, that's right. So who was the white guy who also, they loved him in Japan, and if you know your history, Japan is where the real wrestling studs went. They loved him in Japan because he was such a stud. He was in Oklahoma. I believe he was an offensive lineman. He was an All-American in the 70s in wrestling and the offensive line.
All right, so Tyson, for winning that, you're gonna get. I'm gonna mail you a White Claw. There you go. I don't know, Tyson. Do you drink? You have a every now and then. Right.
Here's the final clue that's going to give it to you guys. Not Earthquake, faithfully. I forget what it was called. Was it called Brawl for It All when the WWE was trying to copy UFC? The thing that Bart Gunn won.
Oh, that was it was like boxing, right?
Yeah.
And he fought Butterbean, and Butterbean knocked him out.
Yeah, before that. So I think it was called Brawl for It All. I can't remember exactly. Not Rikishi or Sabu. No, this guy's a white guy. Rikishi and Sabu are ethnic. The Brawl for It All was Bearded Life, you got it. Bearded Life got it. Dr. Death, Steve Williams. The Brawl for It All was all staged so that Steve Williams would win it because he was such a legitimate badass. and that would help get him over in WWE. Unfortunately, he had an injury and Bart Gunn decked him.
Oh,
Bart Gunn knocked his ass out. He blew out a knee or he blew out an ankle. He did something. And so his WWE tenure was never really what it should have been. Williams, Dr. Death, man, they loved him in Japan because he was a terror. He was a terror. And that's how they were going to get him over in WWE. And then he had that injury and he just faded away. And of course, Bart Gunn isn't very good. And they didn't know what to do with Bart Gunn because Bart Gunn wasn't supposed to win the damn competition. So that's what happens in a work environment when you try and make something a shoot and it backfires on you.
man.
Good job, Joe.
You are on it, man. You're on with that, man. Oh, man. I think, I forgot what I was going to say. Shit. I forgot.
All right, Emo. Bullet's real name is Bob, and that guy wrestled till he was like 99. I mean, the dude was in ridiculous shape in his 60s and 70s. Road Dogg is one of the Armstrongs. I believe his name is Jesse. Brad Armstrong was the overall stud that had the ability and the looks, but did not have the charisma. He had like world champion written all over him, but he could never get over. And then he, I think he OD'd on drugs or something like that.
Ooh.
And I'm missing one Armstrong brother. It's Brad, Jesse, and I'm missing the other one. And Bob is the dad. Yeah, we got to do this wrestling shit, man. We'll start pulling up some of this stuff. Emo's bringing the big game here with the Armstrongs. That's the deep South. Those guys were hot in like Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia. That was their territory.
Mm.
Yeah, Brett, me too. I'm almost says Jesse, Brad, Bob. I don't know that third brother, Emo. I know he exists. I just couldn't give you his name. Rich, I don't know.
I know that Japanese wrestling is like, it's crazy. I don't know how the people are still alive.
Yeah, the old school Japanese wrestling, it's really kind of interesting. Okay, this is my last fucking story. It was set up by an old sumo named Ricky Dozen. Have you heard of him, Ricky Dozen?
No.
He was an old sumo, and he was small for what we think of as sumos nowadays. Like, he wasn't like Rikishi size. He was big for a Japanese dude, but he was small for what we think of as sumo wrestlers. He was around in the 50s and 60s. So he was like the Hulk Hogan of Japan, and he put Japanese wrestling on the map.
Oh,
but
okay.
he was also connected to the Yakuza.
Oh, my goodness.
So there was this connection of Japanese wrestling to organized crime.
Wow.
And but he is still revered. He's revered like a Lou Thez would be revered in American wrestling. He's just an all-time name, but it is believed he died because something happened between him and the Yakuza, and the Yakuza killed him.
Jeez.
Yeah. Had a real
some of those matches are like ridiculous. I met our official last summer. He lives near me this summer. Oh, wow.
Yeah, faithfully. He's a big bike guy. I think he lives near Sturgis, right? Jesse Scott Armstrong. Thank you, Emo. Thank you. I knew I was missing one of them. All right, guys. If we can make it happen, we will have the Wrestling Beard Company, Wrestling with Your Beard, on here. We'll have Emo, the bearded wrestling historian, on here, and we'll do some wrestling therapy, hopefully in the very near future.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd be cool.
But
yeah,
this is Jonnie's channel. I'm going to let him sign off, and I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for letting me decompress after a long day. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Take care, y'all.
All right, everyone have a good night. Catch you on the next one later. Bye.